I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm.
When you in the trenches, you know, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Davis thought Santa Cruz was gonna fold from his. The popular and acclaimed defending WBA lightweight champion of the world.
If it was the streets, these niggas would have been smoked. Pack the whole group up. Pack them up and get them the fuck out of boxing.
Haney, Cambosis, one of those folks, maybe Garcia.
All them guys is easy work. They easy work, man. I'm the top dog.
The hard-hitting young star of boxing, 3-division world champion.
Skill for skill. I'm much more skillful than Canelo. I stand on that. I'm much more skillful.
You and Cambosis, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me. Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
The defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland.
We from the city. You know what's happening, what's in the city. TheBoxingVoice.com.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
SDS Promotions.
I remember walking in Mayweather jumped me sitting on the couch. I told him, a bum ass fighter. He ain't say nothing, not one word. He got a furrow on his 80 degrees.
What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Solo, Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo, but it's all good, man. We talking that real boxing around here. That knockout of the year. Salute to Dave Allen, man. Definitely coming away with a knockout of the year candidate. When we're discussing hashtag Fischer Allen 2. What a performance. Man, again, salute to Dave Allen for putting together a stellar performance. Dig into the body, finishing up top with a mean left hook. If you didn't catch my immediate reaction, we did a live fight chat for that fight. You can go ahead and check that out right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. It's also on X Spaces for those that want to catch it right. X Spaces and X live streaming video to be exact. But good morning to all, man. If you're just tuning in, you already know this is Sunday morning boxing church around here. We talk boxing every day, even on Sundays. And this massive KO from Dave Allen was just something special. It looked like Fischer was going to be winning on a back foot, and that wasn't the case. He seemed to get very tired very quick, and I didn't understand it. But the rematch that rocked London, Fischer versus Allen, I don't know what's next because the upside was with Johnny Fischer, right? He was the undefeated fighter. Allen was basically coming out of retirement. Didn't look the part. But according to Allen, he packed on the extra pounds to take the body shots of Johnny Fischer, which Johnny Fischer, he certainly was going to the body. I don't know that anyone thought that knockout was going to come and be that brutal. But once again, respect to Dave Allen. Now, the scene was set in the Copper Box Arena. They had about 7,500 fans for these two fighters. Now, think about that for a second. You know what I mean? We got some big names in America that can't draw 7,500. Johnny Fischer is or was 13-0. Dave Allen was considered a retired journeyman. Salute, man. This is what I say when I say that these UK fans, they're a different kind of fans, man. Obviously, the first fight had some controversy with Fischer split decision win in December of 2024 with the scores of 95-94, 95-94, 93-96, despite Allen getting a knockdown in the first fight as well. So the stakes were set, and Allen felt like he deserved the win. And he showed, man, his game plan was to walk Johnny Fischer down, make him feel uncomfortable, and mentally gas him out. And it was there from the beginning. In round one, Fischer was going to that body with the stab jab, and mentally in front of Allen was going to Fischer's body with the stab jab and making sure he was in front of Fischer, consistently pushing him back, mentally making him fight off the back foot. So, it was, I don't know. I don't know why. Look, Dave Allen said that he packed on the pounds because he knew Johnny couldn't knock him out. He didn't think he had the power. And maybe that's the issue. Maybe Johnny also didn't believe in his power, and that's why he came out on that back foot mentality. But for this particular fight, Johnny was defending his WBA Intercontinental Heavyweight title versus Allen. And Allen had one of those career-defining moments where after so many years, he finally got his world title. Now, granted, this isn't a WBA regular or interim or super, but it's a major sanctioning body world title. And I seen a post where Allen is extremely, proud of what he was able to achieve and the belt that he was able to win. Now, that knockout was terrifying. There was a lot of illegal blows, and I know that's gonna go noticed. But Allen hit Fischer behind the head in round 2. Timestamp maybe 2:30 on the clock, something like that. And instead of warning Allen, the referee warns Fischer about an elbow. I believe that the first knockdown was also a behind the head shot, which Fischer never recovered from. Now, it wasn't ruled a knockdown with a behind the head punch, so, Fischer just has to do what he has to do. But that 5th round TKO of Allen's, thudding right hand, dropping Fischer, and leaving him flat on the ground like Manny Pacquiao was something scary. That left hook sent Fischer into the phantom zone. I mean, wow. Just an amazing performance, and I think that I'm choosing to highlight this particular fight because this was a contender in Johnny Fischer, 13-0 with an Intercontinental WBA, and this was a quote-unquote washed-up heavyweight. And I think it's important to highlight these stories when the quote-unquote washed-up fighter shows you that one punch changes everything and anything. And we as fans who sit on our fucking couch need to stop being so overly critical because someone like Dave Allen has 7 losses, because he just ruined a lot of people's parlays and a lot of people's money with Johnny Fischer, specifically Matchrooms. They have been invested in Johnny Fischer. So, he ruined those plans. Listen, just glancing over at Discord, let me know if the audio is working. I know sometimes we got to restart over there. So if you are listening, is it working? If not, I text in the chat so that you can let me know. And hopefully you can do that. But yes, Johnny, man, and he was doing everything well. I love the way he was going to the body on Allen. I love that he was using his jab, but he just couldn't hurt Allen. And Allen had no respect for him, and he didn't know how to tie Allen up in a way where he wouldn't get hit. Man, it's crazy. Bozian has just texted me, but I've been texting him for 2 years trying to get a fucking interview. I'm telling you, boy, this shit is crazy. Sorry for the dead air. You know how it is until we learn how to text and talk. We always gonna be a little bit slow. But yeah, man, shout out to Allen and that crazy left hook. Timestamp 259 too, I think, is when the fight came to an end. Like that round was almost over. Sending my boy Johnny Fischer, who I've interviewed so many times, crashing to the floor like Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez, man. It seemed like the game plan of Allen, like I said, he packed on the weight to be the bully, to be able to absorb those body shots. He was on the inside, unleashing precise power shots specifically to that body. And, you know, a quote from Allen's post on X is, "Told you I'd shut Romford up." And it's funny because I played the face-off for you guys. It was like their version of, you know, face-off or 24, yeah, face-off, something like that, where Max Kellerman will have the two of them, right? And he told them, like, bro, you're a good athlete. You're not a good boxer. You know, I'm not a good athlete. I'm a good boxer. And I'm like, yo, check out this journeyman telling a contender that's on the brink of a title shot he's a bum. And, bro, yo, he literally, you know, practiced what he was preaching in this motherfucker. Shout out to Allen, man. Shout out to Allen. That KO is viral, though. That KO is viral. And
Afterman Johnny Fischer.
I wanna show you guys a few clips here. We're gonna start with the knockout first, cause what a brutal knockout! What an amazing knockout! And then the towel comes in simultaneously, so that's even better.
And it is almost a mirror image of what happened. He's got
Now you see, that was the one right there. I'm gonna rewind it, no audio. Watch, that's a left uppercut, misses, boom, right hand, second right hand. Look at that, behind the head, neck area. He ain't recovering from that. He just is not gonna recover from that. And now this is gonna get even worse. Oof, oof, the body. Oh my Lord. And then he finished him with a left hook as well, bro. It was crazy. I mean, excuse me, and I mean the uppercut on the way down. It reminded me of Deontay Wilder when he hit him with the left hook. Right? And then what he woke him up with. Or was it the right hand? Then he woke him up with the left hook on Fury. But in this particular sequence, he did not wake anybody up. But this is post-fight.
Continental Heavyweight Champion, the White Rhino, dazzling.
Just them two showing the camaraderie. Look, 24 wins, 7 losses, man. 7 losses. Salute to him. But this is your post-fight interview here with the champ.
This is my friend. And I've always said all through the thing, he's my friend. He's my friend. He's a very good friend of mine.
Now, I just wish other fighters treated their friends like this, right? Like, there's plenty of you that believe Deontay Wilder and Malik Scott were in cahoots and Malik Scott took a dive. There's plenty of us that believe that if Keyshawn and Shakur fight, they won't go as hard as Allen and Fischer. So just saying, Allen and Fischer allegedly friends and, you know, did not treat each other like friends when it came down to this fight. Shout out to the one lonely person on Twitch. I see you, champ. I see you, man. We got only 177 people watching live here on YouTube.com. So I need you guys to hit the thumbs up. Algorithm is not algorithming if we only got less than 200. Then over on X live streaming video, there's only 78 of you. So I do need you guys to also hit that retweet, repost, because we're not vibing if we only got 78. And then there's just that one lonely person on Twitch. So I need you to also share. So you're not there alone, man. You don't want to be there all alone by yourself. But listen, phone lines are open if you guys want to call in. In terms of Serhii Bohachuk and that particular matchup, I did not watch that live. Certainly watched it afterwards on YouTube, and it wasn't the best copy. Let's be real, but I refuse to pay for UFC Fight Pass. I'm sorry. That being said, Serhii Bohachuk and Mykal Fox were in a 10-round junior middleweight fight, but it was really a 160-pound fight because, I don't know, they said Bohachuk came overweight. His team said that the weight was contracted at 160. So we're going to have to interview Mykal Fox without a doubt. The fight was yesterday, and it was in the Commerce, California. It was streamed on the UFC Fight Pass, and Bohachuk 25-2 with 24 KOs. Staying busy after a debated loss, and his aim for the top of 154, while Fox sought to be upset-minded, as he always is, coming in as a B-side and hoping to upset these guys, man. But I saw Fox landing more shots than he got credit for. He obviously was on the back foot. Bohachuk obviously was applying pressure and landing big shots occasionally, but I thought Fox did a good job boxing, man. I don't know. Yeah, it was a tough fight to score, but some think that Fox deserved more credit, if not a win. If not a win over Bohachuk. Again, I got a YouTube copy, and by that, you know what I mean. It's there. You can watch it yourself. It's not the best version. I don't even know if it's a complete version. But again, I refuse to pay. I'm not paying for UFC Fight Pass just for one promoter. But obviously that fight didn't have the profiles of Johnny Fischer and Dave Allen. They didn't have 7,500. There was no WBA Intercontinental on the line. Bohachuk missed weight, so it is what it is. But there was more entertainment value in the Fischer Allen fight. It was more fan friendly. It just had the better performance. The knockout, overcoming the controversy, the underdog winning. There's just more elements there. Don't get me wrong. Had Fox won, that would have been huge for him too. But he didn't actually get the win in the eyes of the judges. But shout out to DAZN for sure. I just hope they give us less pay-per-views this year, but they're certainly becoming that global home because the Fernando Vargas fight was there too, It was on DAZN, and the Allen fight was on DAZN. Unfortunately, Serhii Bohachuk was not, But that's something that maybe UFC Fight Pass needs to consider, or Tom Lawfirm needs to walk. I'm not really seeing what it is that he feels he's getting with his relationship with them, other than, being able to stream the fights on UFC Fight Pass, which no one watches or cares about. So, yeah, I don't know why not let that contract run out and head on over to DAZN and see what they can give you. But shout out to anybody that missed this fight. At least you could catch the highlights on the Zone's Instagram, on the Zone's YouTube channel. It's there to be seen, bro. You know, I think that a good matchup for Allen next should be David Adelaide. And he's got to fight with TKV maybe. And so the winner of that versus Dave Allen should be something good and big in the UK. So if you're going to call in, probably not going to get a lot of callers with this domestic level fight and with the Serhii Bohachuk fight with Mykal Fox. You know, just not big names in American boxing. But if you are going to call in, let me know who do you think is next for Dave Allen. I'm thinking domestic showdowns, big domestic showdowns. I don't know that Fabio Wardley wants to fight a Dave Allen, but if they can convince him that Dave Allen represents money, maybe he does a Dave Allen the way that we just seen Richardson Hitchens do a George Kambosos, right? Because Dave Allen is like becoming the new Chisora. Remember, Chisora never won a world title either, but he's a fan favorite, and he can sell some UK pay-per-views and sell some UK tickets. So maybe Fabio Wardley, Dave Allen. Allen did lose to Frazier Clark, who lost to Fabio Wardley. So, you know, Clark, he needs a comeback. That could be a good fight. Frazier Clark rematch. Dillian White. Allen faced Dillian White a long time ago. Dillian White looking to get back in the mix. I know for a fact that Dillian White was offered to the heavyweight that is fighting Deontay Wilder. He told us in our interview, and you know, they said, yo, you on the table for Dillian White? He got a phone call, like, yo, I got something big. He said, what, Dillian White? He's like, nah, bigger, Wilder. So, you know, he was on the table for Dillian. This is a big fight for them domestically. And I say big, why? Because, look, Fischer and Allen did 7,500 tickets. That's more than Shakur and Frank Martin. No. Who did Shakur? At De Los Santos. That's more than Shakur and De Los Santos. That's more than Shakur and Heron in Atlanta. No bubble. No Thursday. Like, bro, 7,500 for a dude with 7 losses that you guys would normally say he's washed up, he's a bum, look at him, he's fat. Yeah, Dillian White need to consider that. Daniel Dubois is tied up, but that's another domestic fight, giving the underdog a full title shot, being as though that he's a WBA Intercontinental, and I think Dubois is the WBA regular, right? I could be wrong on that. Actually, Dubois is the IBF champ, so that won't work. But maybe he gets a shot on a Saudi Arabia card. Maybe Allen did enough to maybe get an opportunity where Turki Al-Sheikh wants to see if his luck runs out versus an Ajit Kabayel. You know, maybe a winner of Arslanbek Makhmudov and Ricardo Brown, my co-host Ryan Frazier's father's trainer, fighter. I said that all wrong. My co-host Ryan Frazier's father's fighter. That's what I meant to say. Those are some good fights there, man. Those are some good fights. Obviously, there will be no trilogy. Allen has publicly dismissed that trilogy, so he's not looking for that. And like I showed you already, he said they were friends. You know what I mean? So nobody wants to fight their friend fucking 3 times. But if you're going to call in, let me know. What's next for the White Rhino, man? What's next for the White Rhino? What do you think he should do? Who do you think he should fight? I gave you a few names in case you don't know anything that, you know, mixes up in the UK. Maybe those names jogged your memory and whatnot. But the phone lines are open if you guys want to call in. Pat Bandero, can you let me know, is this thing working? What's up?
What's up, my brother?
Okay, so it was working.
Yeah, Discord is okay for me.
All right, all right.
Usually Discord, to be honest, Discord's been the most reliable device for me. X space is up and down for some reason. Like sometimes like leave and come back and leave and come back. So I'm happy with the Discord. Obviously, I cannot tweet or do anything with the Discord, so I cannot like push any likes or stuff like that. So what I do, I go on YouTube, put the like, and then go back on Discord.
You're the man, son.
What I do, my brother. Yeah, man. Salute to the community. Yeah, those fights. I would like to see that Clark against Allen. It has to be like you say. It has to be domestic. Like I don't think he can push yet to any international contest yet.
I don't know. Maybe a Jared Anderson, Dave Allen because of that WBA Intercontinental.
If it's for me, I would like to see Jared Anderson come back against Allen, because if you think about it, a fight against between Allen and Fischer yesterday, that made me think about Bakoli against Jared Anderson.
Bakoli, Jared Anderson.
Yeah, that
happened
that's
already.
What I mean. Yeah, that's why it made me think. It reminded me of that fight.
Oh, this fight reminded you of that fight. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because like, Bakoli was coming like heavy. Understand that we know about the skills and techniques, and it was basically like just pressuring, and just hitting punches from Jared Anderson, and then like boom, heavy shots. Do you know what I'm saying? So it feels like that for me. When I thought about it, I felt like that's exactly what Allen did against Fischer. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Nah, man. Allen had super bad intentions.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind that Allen against Jared Anderson. That would be I would love that fight, and that would be like if Jared Anderson can put this one off, that would be like kind of like great comeback for him.
Yes, sir. And it puts him right back in contention because that WBA Intercontinental.
Yeah.
So it's a good political move too.
Political and also like for mental wise. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he must be like, obviously being knocked out like that, you get your mental is a bit affected. So mental wise, that would be really good for him to have like a victory over a heavy puncher. But also, I don't know, man. But I really want to if it's domestic wise, I want to see Itoma.
Okay.
You know that Itoma, the
versus
young guy.
Versus Allen?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like he's so further along and maybe even has his own higher version of the regionals possibly. I don't know. But that's not a bad fight. He'll probably kill Allen, allegedly, right? He's got that alleged trajectory of they're trying to make him the UK version of Mike Tyson.
Exactly, but that's what I mean. If he gets if he knock out Allen, that's a big statement.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big statement. And he's been complaining about like having too easy fight. So I think that one, if you get I think he's fighting next week, I think. He's fighting next week against an American guy, Balogun or something.
So, yeah, Michael, I think, right?
Yeah.
Michael, he's a US heavyweight, that guy.
That's right. Yeah. He's a bit older, but he's got only one defeat for some reason. He's 41 years old.
I think I just seen that loss. I think it was last year, no?
I'm not sure about when he got that loss, but he's not a young guy.
Yeah, no.
So if Itoma gets, let's say he get the knockout against Balogun, I would like to see that Itoma against Allen domestically. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think knowing Turkey wouldn't mind doing stuff like, because he likes to push. He likes to push people in the deep water. So, yeah, I'd like to see that fight, Itoma against Allen. I would love that fight. Well, depending on what Itoma do next week. But yeah, that's my call, brother.
Appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know what I need you to do. Hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. If you're watching this on X live streaming video, you know what to do. I need you to hit that retweet, that repost. Shout out to everybody on X live video, formerly known as Twitter. And shout out to my one, I wonder if that's even a real person on Twitch. Somebody need to go on Twitch and let me know, is that person real? I got one person live on Twitch. Somebody asked me to live stream on Twitch. Here I am trying it. We're also live streaming on YouTube, Twitch, X live streaming video, Discord, X Spaces. Yeah, man. Like I said, that right there, that's the truth. The Boxing Voice Podcast Kings, man. Let's go. Malcolm, what up?
Yo, the audio's good? We good?
Straight.
Shout outs TBV. Yo, Ness, I gotta give you your props, bro, because this wasn't in terms of like casuals, this wasn't even a big card, but you still over here, you working, bro. I dead appreciate you. I ain't even expect the morning show. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was a nasty knockout.
Appreciate you, champ.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Without you, it'd be in and out like a robbery, like Jerron say. So we need callers. You feel me?
For sure. This show probably might not even hit an hour. I'm hoping it does though. But yo, the knockout, crazy. If I'm right, so they how did they call it? So it wasn't really officially a knockout, right? They kind of just ruled it as a TKO because of the rep. I mean TKO, the towel. That's fucked up. Damn, TKO man.
5.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, man. But yeah, those are some hard ass shots. You know what I'm saying? It was just murder she wrote. Like I'm glad he was able to get up, and then they were able to hug it out or whatever. Because I didn't even think he was gonna get up after that. But for who Allen should fight next, kind of on the mix. You did say Fabio Wardley. I wish he would fight somebody like Adelaide, but if I'm right, he has to run that last squabble back. You know what I'm saying? Because of that whole controversy. And then what about what's his name? Riak Porhi? I don't know how to say his name.
Richard Rakpor, something like that?
Yeah, Richard Rakpor. And then he's coming off of a fight, I believe, this month. He just fought like last week.
Yeah, I mean, I like Pop Smoke better, man. Give me David Adelaide. I feel like that
that'll move the needle.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I thought Jarrell Miller, but he's fighting in August. It's you know what I'm saying? The time's not lining up. So that's the best ones that I could think of. And to be real, you really put me on to Adelaide. Like, I fuck with him. I look at him and I'm like, oh shit, Pop Smoke. So I fuck with that guy, man. That Mykal Fox shit, I thought he was just gonna get his ass whooped. I'm gonna be real with you. I know he was talking this shit on the show. I don't know if I caught this part, but did you say anything about the little slip? Like the little push, knockdown, whatever that was?
No. Okay.
Yeah, man. He just threw the.
I got a fucking follower on Twitch. My man named Blunt Nature.
Oh, you get active on Twitch now? You really following through?
Yeah, I just told you before I went to your call. Before I went to your call, I'm streaming on all of them, bro. Twitch, YouTube, fucking X Live Video, X Spaces, and Discord.
Bet. I'm gonna try to jump on that. I got you. I got a Twitch somewhere, so I'm gonna support you with the sub. Yo, real quick, before I end my call, did you see that shit that happened in DR? Broadway Joel posted it, the little scrap with the ref.
Oh yeah, with the ref. Hell yeah. I seen it from the debate
that
channels.
Shit was. Yeah, I tuned in. I'm looking on X.
It was like a straight left. But it was just one punch. That video's so quick and over, man. I wish it had more to it.
Yeah, and then there was niggas commenting like, "Yo, Turkey, you next." I'm like, yo, they fucking idiots, man.
Hey, bro, is the motherfuckers getting fed up? I ain't gonna front. Like, I know my platform is big, so I don't be like saying that. But at the end of the day, some of these fighters have to. Yo, you got to pull a zab. That's what I'll say because it's in the history book. Sometimes you got to do a zab because it's like, bro, you fucking taking out my mouth and
You know what's funny?
Yo, referees will ruin your life, bro. Like, for instance, Khan
This is why.
Maidana, bro. Maidana didn't throw an elbow. He just like he like flinched, like, motherfucker, I'll hit you with this elbow type shit. And Joe Cortez took a point. Man, that shit is bullshit. I will hook off on a ref like
the refs
that,
be
bro.
doing the bullshit. And this is why, low key, I was saying, like, you know, we had the whole controversy and everybody was upset about how New York, they boarded everything up. Or, you know, how they had it in a tent.
Yeah.
I kept telling niggas, I'm like, yo, and you see, you from the tri-state, Ness. These motherfuckers are idiots. Like, if they would have seen some boring ass performance,
they would have threw shit in the ring.
Yeah.
Now you gotta shut the fight down.
Bags,
you gotta shut the fight down and clean the apron. Maybe you gotta take the whole apron off. Man, bro, that's too much malfunctions. They had to think of of people that just are ignorant. There's a lot of ignorant people in the world, let alone in New York City, Times Square, where you get
you see how the Knicks fans is acting right now.
Yeah, but it's not just New York. It's not just New York, because you got to remember that's a tourist spot. So you know what I'm saying. You got like 500,000 people there every day. They're not from New York. They from all over.
And they're
the
gonna
world.
be casualties. That's facts. Yeah, man. And the last thing, I don't know if you've seen the news. I don't know if it's official, but it was Dan that posted it. Kenneth Sims and
I got and Duarte.
Duarte.
I have the knockdown that you're talking about. Shout out to somebody that sent to me. Like I said, the only copy on YouTube is the only copy on YouTube. And you know what these dudes on YouTube like to do? They gotta resize the video so that the algorithm doesn't know that it's the original video. So it's like you know, I watched the poor version. What can I say? I'm not paying for it. That's all I can say. But I do got that knockdown slip I can share. You know,
yeah, man.
Tom
It just
Lawford
looked like
need to
a
be giving me like
slow
free
motion
UFC
punch.
Fight Pass codes, man. That's what they need. I need to just talk to Tom like, yo, you got to give me a free UFC Fight Pass code so I can talk about some shit. Because I ain't about to be paying. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but yo, it was
That's
like the slowest left I've ever seen.
Yeah, but
it
the
looked like
punch
a
landed,
punch
bro.
push. Yeah, it's similar to like, if you think about it, it's similar to like Benavidez and Morrell.
How they even call that shit a slip, bro? That's fucked up. That's, oh man, nasty.
Yeah, that's the bullshit. And you gotta remember, like when Morrell knocked down Benavidez,
but that's so
it was
sad,
a punch
bro.
to the arm.
Hopefully that kid gets
So
his
that's
Dave
clean.
Allen moment, right? Hopefully Mykal Fox gets his Dave Allen moment. He probably got 5 losses now. He's been at this forever.
Get him back on the show.
This is his second time now, right? He beat Gabriel Maestre, they robbed him, and now he drops this guy, because that's a knockdown, bro. Let's fucking go.
It's contact.
We got three people.
Sub?
We got 3 people live on motherfucking Twitch. Let's go.
This nigga nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up from here, man. But yeah, man. My bad. I'm burning a lot of time. I know there's not a lot of callers, but I really want to see that Kenneth Sims. I'm dying for that. This is gonna be the biggest puncher he's fought. With Duarte. My boy was saying it's probably he's thinking it's gonna be like embarrassment. I'm like, nah, man.
No,
like,
I mean,
we're
I
gonna
can
have
see
to
that.
see where his chin hold up on.
No. Go watch that Kendo fight again, bro. I could see that being an embarrassing moment for Kenneth Sims. Like maybe he pulls it off because he's supposed to, but
he was saying like embarrassment, understand. Like he's gonna just boxing clinic, and I'm like, nah, I don't know about that.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah,
hell no. Look
and
at the
Duarte
Kendo
got
fight.
that momentum right now.
And not only that, bro, I know Duarte now, him and his team is like, bro, look at what we did with a juiced up Ryan. You know what I'm saying? And that's his only loss is Ryan. And arguably on juice.
I didn't even realize that.
The same way that we talk about Margarito, we got to talk about Ryan. He could have been on the juice. He could have been on the juice. But let me get to some other callers. They are there. Appreciate you.
For sure, man. Appreciate
Thanks for rocking out. Thanks for rocking out on this Sunday. Shout out to everybody watching and listening all over the world from all different platforms. Discord, X Spaces, X live streaming video, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and now the new one, Twitch, baby. We got 6 people on Twitch. Oh, yeah. We growing. Live and in the flesh. What's going on, Alex Vega? Southwest Palm Beach, Florida.
Damn, you butchered that. West Palm Beach, South Florida, baby.
Damn, I always say
What's
it
going on? Good
backwards,
morning.
bro.
Yeah, you gave me though, right?
Yep.
All right, yeah, man. Dog, I'm not gonna lie, man. I stood up late to watch that Mykal Fox fight, bro, and I'm fucking tired, man. That was so late, dude. Like, it was ridiculous. That fight was a complicated fight, to be honest. Like, Bohachuk was pressuring the whole time, trying to land, trying to tap him with double rights, come with left hooks up and down. Yo, bro, Mykal Fox, man, like I was saying, dog, never been stopped. Shout out to him, man. He is such hard work for everybody, I feel like. The only time I watched him fight, I was like, all right, for sure he lost, was when he fought, what's his name? Mean Machine. And Mean Machine I thought Mean Machine was going to stop him. He dropped him twice in like the third, fourth round. And every time Mykal Fox tried to battle back, man, it was just something hard would land and Mykal Fox would have to survive. But bro, he didn't have to survive yesterday. He was getting pressure, but I wouldn't say fighting him off, but he was fighting well enough on the back foot to where it's a competitive fight. And in regards to that last round, the knockdown, do I think he was hurt? Hell no, he wasn't hurt. But bro, he caught him in the air and tapped him in the face with his with the back left hand. Like, to me, if I'm an official, you have to call that a knockdown, bro. It was a punch. The timing of the punch caught him at a strange time, and he went down on his ass. But it wouldn't have made a difference. But still, right? That's something that he can use for confidence, to know that he belongs. And you got to remember, the dude was 5 pounds more than him. They thought it was at 154, 155. Bohachuk came at 160. Man, shout out to Mykal Fox, bro. Like I said it before too. Like, a lot of people get confused with Alontes, and Alontes is a pretty decent fighter in his own right. But yeah, Mykal Fox, bro, still never been stopped. Fought a guy that's a huge puncher, and I don't even remember him getting wobbled. Yo, y'all keep talking about Jared Anderson, Dave Allen. Why, bro? What if I'm Dave Allen? Why do I fight Jared when there's plenty of work in the UK? Like, bro, the UK is deep with heavyweights. Why am I gonna go to Jared Allen when I'm gonna make more money and be more comfortable in the UK fighting my contemporaries? For Jared, of course, but at the same time, it's kind of like what Malcolm said. I think it was, or maybe no, it was a guy before Malcolm. I think his name was Pat. It gives him shades of the Piccoli fight. Of course, if I'm Jared, that's my time. That's my chance for some type of redemption, because that's what Dave Allen's. What he's going to do? He's going to try to block, try to fit his way in and look for hard shots. But I just don't understand why people keep repeating that. Like, that's something that maybe we want for Jared, but why would we want that for Dave Allen? It just doesn't make sense. He's gonna make more money fighting people from his own country or even from his own continent. But yeah, man, that's all I got. Appreciate the time, man, and happy Sunday.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. Boxing fight game. What it do?
Hello.
Hey.
Wow, we're on Discord. I don't know what the hell Discord is, but it's working.
It's working fine for you.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my ex, man. It's saying something about anonymous, but I don't know. I get my team to have a look at that. How's it going for what's it called, Boxing Boys? How are you? Good, yeah?
Oh yeah, happy Sunday, man. Great knockout from your
the fight last
night
between Dave Allen and Johnny Fischer, I had a feeling that was going to happen. You know what? Eddie Hearn has done it before, and so has Frank Warren, where when your fighter loses and then you put the fighter back in the rematch. It happened with, I think it was Frank Warren did it with David Price against Tony Thompson, the American. And David Price was a big guy. He was the next best thing back in, I think it was about maybe 2014 or 15, 16, that sort of time. Tony Thompson knocked him out twice, and David Price retired, was never the fighter again. Same thing has happened to Johnny Fischer. Dave Allen's got a very good amateur background. He's been around a long time. He's a wily fox, as we say in the UK, a wily fox. And I had a feeling he exposed him last year in Saudi Arabia on the undercard of Usyk and Fury. And you know what? It was incredible because I just had a feeling. I was thinking, don't you got the decision last time. Get the hell out of there. You know, don't do it again. But that's what happens. Promoters get greedy, and Eddie Hearn, he knows that Johnny Fisher's got a big fan base. The Romford Bull, he's got a big city behind him. So he wanted a bit more money, and this is what happens. But he's ruined Johnny Fisher's career. I can't believe last year they were talking about Johnny Fisher's Mozatoma.
You really think his career is ruined because of this?
I think so. Yeah, I don't see a comeback for him. Unfortunately, I hope he does. He's got a good fan base, but realistically, he's not going to be a world champion. Realistically, if he was to become a British heavyweight champion, that would be an unbelievable achievement. I think he said that himself. He said that himself when he was sitting down with Dave Allen when they were doing the face-off. He was like, if I become a British heavyweight champion, that would be an amazing achievement for me.
Nah, man, I heard him say that, and he's more than that now. He's a WBA Intercontinental champ, so that's why this might give him motivation. I mean, what did you think about my recommendations? You know, maybe the Fraser Clark rematch, maybe the Dylan White rematch.
What, for Dave Allen?
Of course.
And I was talking about Johnny Fisher there. Dave Allen's been around a long time. I think Dave Allen lost against
I think
Fraser
Johnny
Clark.
Fisher, I think Johnny Fisher could come back with like a Nathan Gorman. He could also come
something
back.
like that, yeah. I mean, you have to build him up a little bit more. He needs a bit more confidence. Clearly, there's something not there. He's a big guy. He needs a bit more. It's confidence. I think the same problem Daniel Dubois had early in his career. If you get it right early, you can go on and do something. But what I will say about Fraser Clark is Fraser Clark's a very good amateur. Fraser Clark and Dave Allen, the rematch will be good. Fraser Clark got a controversial stoppage last time. There's also, I think, David Adelaide and Jamie TKV. They're gonna have a rematch.
That's what I'm saying.
I think David Adelaide will win the rematch.
I think the loser of that would be good for Allen.
The loser?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Fraser Clark versus David Adelaide?
Fraser Clark, David Adelaide. I like that, but I like Adelaide Allen better. I love Adelaide.
Yeah, it could be. That'd be a good fight. That'd be a banger. It would be a British banger, that fight. I think, Fraser Clark is another guy. He's got good amateur experience, but I think David Adelaide has got some serious power. He could knock out Fraser Clark again, and nobody wants to see Fraser Clark get knocked out again. You know what I mean? If Fraser Clark gets knocked out again like he did last time, nobody wants to see that because it was scary. What Fabio Wardley did to him last time, that was madness, bro.
It was that's why Clark would be good to come back with Allen in the rematch. There's money there. He's redemption. Allen's trying to get his redemption. There's a title on the line.
Good little fight. We'll see what happens. I think it's good that the UK promoters are all working together, which we're very happy about, because before these fights wouldn't happen, and now you're getting a lot of these fights getting made. So it's good to see promoters. I think boxing is going through a quiet period at the moment. We've got not very exciting fights. We've got Josh Taylor fighting next week against somebody in the UK. July looks like it's going to be the busy month for boxing.
Hey man, I'll take every month being busy. I love the sport.
Too good, my brother. I'll let you go, brother. I will be in contact soon.
All right, champ. Appreciate you calling in.
Take care, man. Respect, brother.
Likewise. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're watching this on Twitch, don't forget to also hit that thumbs up, that share, that like, whatever they working with over there, because we need some growth. Shout out to the 6 people watching over there. And if you're on X Video, like there is now 134, I need you to go ahead and hit that retweet, repost, so we can keep growing and getting more live viewers. Same thing on X. We only got 6 people on X, so I need those retweets, reposts, because there's no more callers. And if there's no more callers, there's no more show. And if you want the show to continue, you already know. B. Paulie, welcome to that contender level. First super chat of the day, Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. Fire thumbnail. Glad you like it. Trying to make some changes. Trying to get them improvements. We trying to grow, you know. We trying to grow, so we just looking to tweak little things at a time. Listen, don't forget, we are also doing the monthly PS5 raffle. This is a Sony PlayStation raffle. This is brand new, unopened, never touched, all yours. All you got to do is purchase one raffle ticket for $25 or purchase four for $100 or as many as you want. It's really up to you. But one $25 virtual raffle ticket gets you into the raffle, and in the 30 days, we will be announcing the winner. And if you're looking for the way that you can pay the $25 for the raffle, we are accepting only Zelle and Cash App. But you do have to be a YouTube member. Now remember, it's only $3 per month to be a member, 9 pennies per day to be a member. So, yeah, that's not a big deal. But if you want to win this PlayStation, pause the screen right now if you're watching it. Get your camera phone out, scan either QV code, send the $25. Make sure you have your name. Hey, my name is Nestor Gibbs. $25 for the PS5 raffle. This way you're in it. We know you're in it. And everything is good. Speaking of in it, let me drop a bomb for K. Brazy that sent his 25 for the PS5 raffle. Shout out to Tevith Smith, sent his $25 for the PS5 raffle. And Dwayne Lopez, I'm pretty sure I told you I received yours, but just in case you haven't heard it, we got yours as well, man. Salute to everybody that is participating in the PS5 raffle. Remember, it's going to cost me more than $25 to ship it to you. I just shipped the last winner, Robert Cassidy's, to California. Between shipping and insurance, way more than 25. But we are taking callers if you want to call in and talk some boxing, talk this knockout of the year, or the controversial fight with Serhii Bohachuk and Mykal Fox. Totally up to you. But the time is now because there are no callers. And without callers, there is no show. So we're going to need some callers or some interaction from the live chat. The Twitch is the boxing voice. Twitch is the boxing voice, fams. I mean, I don't want Chai to go over there unless you like it better over there. Like, I want new people that's already on Twitch to find me. But I get it if you want to go over there to give me the sub and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, what, you ain't like the Intercontinental belt? Gerald Washington versus Dave Allen. I think it's like the last UK caller said, or Alex said from Vega, that it's like, why would Dave Allen fight certain Americans when he got big fights in the UK with, like, again, Fraser Clark rematch, Dillian White rematch, which certainly would be like a pay-per-view. And I don't know, has Dave Allen ever fought Derek Chisora? Because Derek Chisora would be a big name for Dave Allen as well. Let's be real. You know? Yeah. So people asking what is that was my Twitch. I got 20 followers on Twitch. Let's go. Let me screen share it for those that's asking, because they're like, yo, what's the Twitch? Obviously, it would be the boxing voice, champs. I'm not going to change the name. I've been had the Twitch, too. I just never really did my thing on it. So, are we going into, like, yeah, I think we're going into, like, Phantom Zone because I'm screen sharing, but whatever's. Because I'm screen sharing and playing that. But yeah, man, they asked, that's it right there. It says the boxing voice is streaming boxing. Watching now with 10 viewers. Okay. We done jumped up. Where y'all live chat at? Where the chat? Oh, chat right here. Where y'all live chat at? Where the chat? Oh, come on. You can't do that. Let me see. Shout out Ness for moving the needle. The Houndsman. Blunt Nature. We in this bitch. No YouTube copyright here. Laugh out loud. What you smoking on? Hey, why these comments? Let me see why these comments ain't coming through. I'm going to have to check that. They should be coming through on my software, bro. Oh, wow. Okay, they is there. Oh, perfect. Jamaica, where Tone at? Tone actually streaming right now, man. We competing right now. You know oh, he already ended his live. He was live on Twitter from what I seen about 30 minutes before me, maybe an hour earlier than me. But shout out to everybody on okay, Majid over there too. Richard Torres, Dave Allen. Now that's a fight Top Rank should pay for to get that strap. Nah, we don't want no cheap viewers, whoever that is, you bot. We good off the bots. We good off the bots. Ha! Shout out to the Houndsman that says, Ness, ChatGPT says, you're the biggest boxing podcaster. No fucking way, bro. No fucking way. Yeah, I'm about to drop this book, bro. Not no time soon. I mean, I'm in the process of writing that shit. But shout out to Adrian Clark. He always inspired me on that. My man wrote mad books already. But phone lines are open, ladies and gents. We got on Discord El Consejero. Over on X Spaces. Go ahead and retweet. Robbie, retweet. Jordan, Derek, Malik. I need them retweets so we get some new callers or the show gonna end. El Consejero, what's up? Voice of the people. There is no equal. Consejero, you there?
Oh, but I was on mute.
All right.
Hey, good morning, Ness. Trying to keep the show going.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, what a fight last. I mean, Dave Allen Fischer. I actually was watching it with the sound off because of my work. But it looked exactly like the first fight. And then when he got knocked down, I was like, whoa, it looked exactly like the knockdown from the first fight. And then I didn't realize that it was also in the 5th round. So I rewatched the fight with the sound on, and I was like, man, you just can't make this stuff up, man. Like, just what a fight. It was like a movie. Like these back-to-back UK fights. I even rewatched the Ben and Eubank fight just with the sound on. And man, I was talking to my wife. I'm like, man, we need, because we were talking about going to Saudi Arabia for a fight. But I was like, man, we need to go to the UK. I mean, that's where it's at. I mean, it's just electric.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I listened to the Teddy Atlas podcast, and he talks about how, like, UK fans are just number one, and yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I mean, the way they show out, they sing, like they go all out. Even when there's football games, like they pack the stadiums, and they just all sing, and it seems like a pretty cool ass atmosphere. So I got to make it to the UK for a fight one of these days. Have you been to a fight in the UK?
Yeah, man. I'm so blessed, bro. Listen, Wilder let me go with him to Manchester when Fury fought Piñera. So I was just in Wilder's camp, bro. Like when he walked through that big arena in Manchester to get to the ring to announce the fight, I was with him with my camera behind him, and bro, I was there when the fucking beer landed on him.
Wow.
So I was there for that fight, in a stadium fight. Then I was also there for the AJ Jermaine Franklin I think in the same arena. Wasn't that Copper Box? Isn't that the same one, or is that the O2?
I'm not sure, man. I wasn't watching boxing back then. I just got into it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, you super chat a lot. When did you get into it? You definitely love it.
December, the boxing. Actually, November. I think December, really the boxing bug hit. Like I watched the Munguia fight get the knockout by Sarace. But it was around then that the boxing bug just hit me, and I've been watching your show nonstop, boxing all weekend, every weekend. But yeah, I mean, I think Vega brought up a good point. I hope, yeah, Torres. Man, if Torres goes to the UK, I mean, and fights him, I mean that. I feel like that would get more PPV buys, right? Versus him fighting a UK fighter.
If who
goes
to the UK?
Like if Torres would go to the UK, wouldn't you think that would be a bigger pay-per-view fight?
Which one though?
If he was to fight
Torres?
Allen in the UK.
In the UK. You got a good point. Possibly a UK pay-per-view, not an American pay-per-view. Possibly because Torres going over there, the Mexican style. He's a Mexican American. Allen has that Intercontinental. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that fight happens. I mean, but it seems like Canelo's gonna fight in the UK. Like if he fights Eubank, like I'm there. If he fights Eubank in the UK, like I'm there for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yes, I missed out on the Bohachuk fight. I mean, I watched the Vargas Correa fight. I mean, it was all right. I mean, he won. He was looking good. Vargas Jr. and he called out Fundora and Zayas, which I don't know if he's ready for that smoke. But I mean, what you think?
Vargas ready for who?
He called out Fundora and Zayas.
Yeah, right. Well, I think he could be ready for Zayas for sure. I've watched Vargas spar some big names out here in Vegas, some top contenders and a few champions actually.
Vargas?
Hell yeah, Fernando Jr. Everybody spars him. He just sparred. I mean, I ain't gonna say just, but I know. God damn, that chain chunky. I know for a fact he sparred. Oh my God, don't let this. Emiliano Moreno, the one that started with David Benavidez and Jose Benavidez.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I know for a fact he sparred him.
Yeah, because Gabe Rosado said, I mean, the guy he fought last night, Correa, like that was his by far his best opponent.
But what Correa was that?
Correa from Argentina?
Yeah, but what first name? Because the only Correa we know is...
I forgot his first name, but it's Correa. I mean, I don't know. I don't know his first name.
All right, Chad. Well, let me get to some other callers. Yeah. Tone, what it do? Right, player.
What it do? What up? Salute to the chat. That dude, he was kind of putting hands and feet on Fernando. Then Fernando just hit him with that one that slid him across the entire ring.
It's because he got real power, man. He got real power. Remember, he's the latest starter out of all the brothers, which is crazy. Wow. Yeah, which is crazy because he's the junior, so he should have been the one to start. But I don't know what happened, but he's the late starter. And then Emmy is obviously the one that took up boxing right away. So I think Fernando's gonna come into his zone as long as they don't rush him, which I don't think they are. You know, if they were gonna rush him, you know, he'd have been fighting on a bigger level in terms of network. Right now, they working with Marv Nation, and Marv is helping them build that kid, and I think they're doing all right because eventually he's going to come into his zone, and they're going to use that knockout storyline, right? Because I'm pretty sure he's got like 100%, or maybe he's off by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's lit, though, man. I didn't know he was the last one to start boxing. But yeah, man. It was an entertaining fight yesterday. Salute him. Salute my man, Ethan Catch the Fade Smith. Mm-hmm. Greatest name. Yes, greatest name in boxing. Catch the Fade. I'm nobody's fan, but I'm instantly a fan.
Yeah, that's another one that's coming into his own. You know, for him, he had a lot of hype. I don't know. Is he with TMT anymore or not?
Yeah, he was with the money team.
There was like something there, whether there was interest or he was with them. Yeah, man, he was heavily touted in Vegas. Everybody knew about him because he spars everybody. You know, he's like 175, so he sparred Callum. Any name you could think of that's passed through here, he's already been in the ring with him. So,
Man,
but
he
I don't know.
nice.
You know, he wasn't putting it together from what I hear. So it's good to hear that it's starting to come in. You know, he's starting to hone in on his craft.
Well, he's 3-0, 3-0 prospect. What is he not moved? What he should have been moved along faster? What you think?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to let me see. My boy is awake. Let me find out because maybe
Yeah,
it
man.
was a
Because
maybe it was a parent thing, and that's why he couldn't get a deal.
they got to sign him, bro.
It's
That
Smith,
dude,
right? Smith.
yeah. Ethan Catch the Fade Smith. That dude, nice man.
Yeah, nah, I'm telling you, watch. They're gonna give me all the facts. Like, yeah, so and so one of them. Something, I I forget what.
Yeah, why ain't he on top rank, B? He got to get on top rank, B. Or somebody. He got to get on there, bro. He nice, man. He nice. Make sure y'all search that dude, Ethan Catch the Fade Smith. Salute Babyface Assassin. She won. Salute to her weigh in. That was amazing. Hey, she posted, she said, if you want to be exclusive behind the scenes at my weigh-in, subscribe to my OnlyFans. I said that's a cheat code for the female boxers. That's a cheat code now.
Ain't gonna be nothing exclusive there. Y'all crazy. You sign up to that shit.
I'm saying, you know, it's dirtbags out there that might slither up in there.
That's Slither expecting to see something they not gonna find. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find nothing. Salute Babyface. But it's Cyborg one. Hey man, Cyborg got more stoppages than the GWOAT. The GWOAT.
I mean, you know, the GWOAT wasn't even fighting that level of caliber. Like, you gotta stop doing this, bruh. You talking about GWOAT debuting versus Franchon, and Franchon now being a 2-time champ. Like, stop putting that old lady. You keep talking about this old lady with Clarissa, who's still what, early 30s? What is Clarissa? This guy, I don't know why you. Hey yo, didn't I say this already? This dude don't come on here without talking about Clarissa. It's crazy. It's like it's Clarissa, Devin. Who else is your little button? Hot button. He jump on. Boop, 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 boop. All right, y'all, I'm out. He touched his 3 buttons. He gone. He go turn with the Clarissa hate. Lord have mercy. Next we gonna be talking about her movie.
How is that hate? Salute.
Bruh, you try. She all the way in the heavyweight division. You got her trying to look at a 47-year-old 47-pounder.
Hey, that's what Cyborg tweeted. She said, "I have more stoppages than the GWOAT." That's what she tweeted.
She's supposed to. Did she say the GWOAT at least? Did she give the respect?
Did she say the GWOAT? I don't know. She's
supposed to call out the top. That's what you're supposed to do. But we supposed to tell our audiences, man, that girl ain't on no Clarissa level. Clarissa don't need to be wasting her time. Well, you gonna waste your time with old ass fucking Cyborg? Then give Alicia Baumgardner the 147-pound fight.
True. But Cyborg wanted to do 154.
It wouldn't matter, bro. It wouldn't matter.
She wanted to do 154, but you was violating. No, you didn't violate her in the pre-pro. Yeah, but that picture was wild though. How tall is Clarissa? Damn,
bro, that's Photoshop. Yo, that's Photoshop. Give me that picture. I'm showing that shit.
Hold on.
Because that's Photoshop. If Clarissa that tall over Shakur, he need to not go out. He need to just stick with his girl.
Hold up. Let me find this shit. That picture crazy though. but she had on wedges.
That's
Who
wild, bro. That's wild. I
That
ain't
is
even gonna front.
crazy.
But if you're watching this on X live streaming video, don't forget to hit that retweet. And if you're listening on X Spaces, I need that retweet, repost. If you're watching right here on YouTube, I need that thumbs up. And if you're on Discord, you can't do nothing but raise your hand if you want to speak. But if you're on Twitch, I haven't figured it out what you're supposed to do over there. Is there a thumbs up? I don't even see a thumbs up. I see an edit. This is a share button. I don't know. Which I got over there. I'm new to Twitch, man.
Hey, Twitch
I'm just
culture.
trying to-
Yeah, I gotta research that culture. I don't know the culture over there.
I'm just trying to grow. You know, I got 6 people live right now on Twitch, man. Salute to them. I just opened 6 new people and not 6 already TBV listeners. Nike Hendricks, what up?
Shouts out to the boxing voice.
What
Shouts
up?
out. Shouts out Tone. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in my casual stance. I ain't even know it was a fight yesterday. That's why it's the boxing voice though, to inform me of these things. But it's crazy, Tone. You crazy, man. This man said, I'm not a fan of no one, but I like him. But yet, ain't you a fan of David?
A fan? Like a fan?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah. Yes or
nah,
no? It's a yes or no question. Right?
nah. I'm a
You
supporter.
say no, right?
I'm
Supporter.
a su- I support David
Hey,
Benavidez.
hey, that shit is hilarious how you do this shit on purpose. Hey,
Damn.
I don't know how you can just stick with it like that, man. Damn, man. I get that's you, man. Hey, I would love to meet you in person, bro. I bet you a fun ass dude, bro, to be
You gotta
around,
come
bro.
out the border wars, man. Come on out. Where you
Like,
from? Where you from?
yeah, I'm from Atlanta.
Oh, that's a little bit. I mean, Atlanta's a hub, man. You can catch a cheap flight. Y'all got Southwest in
I mean,
Atlanta.
man, I was going. Look, did y'all have the one in Florida? Y'all still have them in Florida, right?
Well, no, we got Wisconsin is on the books. Watertown is on the books.
Okay.
August 2nd is going down. So, you know, you want to meet Tone, he got his flight booked already. We going to be out there, meet and greet time. I'm
man,
even trying to
man,
get
I'm
Keem
trying.
out there, man. Tip going to be out there. Lobo going to be out there. Shit, who else? Rocky from the back call. James Benitez. You know, Treese coming out. I mean, it's about to be an appreciation night. Stainless coming out. He already told me. Malcolm, Emmanuel coming out. You know.
Damn, yeah, y'all lit. Y'all
Nah,
lit, man.
OC
Yeah,
the
man.
boss
I'm gonna
gonna
have
be
to try
there.
to make some
Adrian Rowan
plans,
gonna be
man.
there. You know, Alex Vega
I,
gonna be there. You know, yeah, people
I
that call in
I
every day
can't
gonna
do
be
like
there.
what's old dude name? I ain't like what old dude. What's his name? Spider
Who?
Rico.
Yeah,
I
what
ain't
about him?
like him. I ain't gonna make no. Hey, I ain't gonna make no promises.
Yeah,
Don't
nah,
show up.
don't. I'm just giving you the
Look,
information and
nah, I
simultaneously
got
giving
you.
that
I
information to
just
the rest of
said
the
I
world.
can't make no promises, man. But I definitely want to pop up to one of these events, man. Meet everybody, man, in the community, cause you
And
know
you
this
should,
shit put
man,
me
and
on.
you
This boxing
should.
put me on. I've been listening for a minute, man, and I definitely want to meet Tone, man. I gotta meet
Oh,
Tone.
that's gonna
Tone.
be lit.
Hey,
That's gonna be lit.
hey, man, you a hell of a dude, man. I, I,
Appreciate it.
I don't see why you get the hate you get, but it's like I guess they don't know you personally. Like people would have to meet you. I would say,
Yeah.
cause hey man, you a hilarious dude, man. That shit is be funny, and it's like you triggering these motherfuckers. So it be even funnier, man. Man, I was tuned in, man, and listen to what y'all talk about this fight. That's my call, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yo, did you watch the Dave Allen KO?
Yeah, I saw that. That was knockout of the year. That was crazy. I was like, ring the bell. Get him
Bro,
out the
the
round.
towel came in at the same time and everything. That was wild, bro. What a moment.
Now we get the trilogy.
Nah, Dave Allen said no trilogy.
Oh, he hating.
And that's his boy, bro. But that's what I was saying. I'm glad you jumped on now because I said it without you. It's like, that's his boy, but that ain't how Shakur and Keyshawn gonna fight.
Nah.
That's
Not
his
violent.
boy, bro. His boy.
That's their homeboys?
They homeboys.
Oh, shit.
They homeboys.
And he put him to sleep like that? God damn.
Like that.
Nah, that's some secret beef in there. Somebody looked at somebody, girl. That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, I didn't get to see Bohachuk, man. UFC Fight Pass Fire Stick proof.
Yeah, I people sent me links, bruh. And everybody, I'm not old. Let's be real. Like, I'm fucking, like, what other podcaster is streaming to 5 different locations? You know what I'm saying? I'm not old. It's something up. Maybe it's a Mac thing, like where those links just don't work on a Mac. Somebody even said, yo, do it on a Google browser. I do it on a Chrome browser. Bruh, I'm clicking links. That shit just opening pages. I'm closing pages, clicking links, opening pages. It's like, bruh, shit say, so I start over, go back to the text, open that link again. Shit say, wait 29 seconds. I'm waiting the 29 seconds. And still, nothing happens. Nothing happens, right? Now, it's like, once the 29 seconds is over, it's like, click here. So I click here, another window opens. Close that. Click here, window opens. Close that. Bruh. Then finally, one time the fight plays, right? But I had to do it on my cell phone. It wouldn't work on my fucking computer. But every 10 seconds, the shit'll go black. I could still hear it. Another thing there for me to hit another X. I'm like, man, who the fuck got this time, bro? That's the type of shit that make you pay. I'm not fucking with that. Nah, I'm not fucking with that, man. I don't know how y'all deal with these goddamn links. Then somebody sent me the best link where it's like his own private shit. That was HD quality, but that's fight by fight. So I couldn't even, like, you know what I'm saying? I fell asleep. Like, that fight was way too late anyway. What the fuck was they thinking? That shit was like 11 o'clock West Coast. That shit don't make sense.
Yeah, that was late. I thought you had the souped up fire stick.
I mean, I do, but that's in my bedroom. That's why I keep telling y'all. That's in the bedroom for watching movies, which, by the way, that movie's on there.
Thunderbolts?
The one about all the assassins on the plane. I fell asleep to that. I gotta watch that. That's fire though. It was so far so good. And again, my movies on Fire Stick be dope. I don't know. I'm gonna have to search the Clarissa movie. I never seen it. And
That one, it's on there.
I don't know if it's on there. I never seen it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
you
on
seen
there.
it?
Yeah.
Well,
But
shout out
ain't your
Mr.
Fire Stick
Perfect.
mobile? Can't you like take your Fire Stick from the bedroom and click it into a monitor?
So I think I could, because, you know, I used to have the Fire Stick USB stick that you talking about where you put behind the TV, right? And
Right.
then my man who I get the service, he's like, yo, what TV you got? So I told him I got like I don't know what I got over there, maybe an LG in the bedroom. And I'm like, I got an LG. He like, yo, you should get the app on your TV. And it's like IPT TV app. So I did that. So my shit is on the television. So he says it'll be on the actual USB whenever I leave the house or I go to DR. But right now it's by IP address. According to don't give me the accent, bro. Look, I might be too old for that. Let me play this GWOAT pack for Mr. Perfect.
Let's go. Let's go.
They ain't.
Let's go. Let's go.
They ain't as bad as me, trash to me, not as fast as me. That little money that you bragging about ain't a bag to me. Tried to lie and say I smoke weed, yeah, that's cap to me. I don't smoke weed, I smoke bitches, they a pack to me. Growing up in Flint, it was rough, ain't had no food to eat. Had to fight my way out the ghetto, now I'm on my feet. By the time I turned 17, they couldn't stop me. Told them I'm the GWOAT, I'm the female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uptown Rico, right? What up? Rico. Uptown Rico.
Yo, yo, yo.
What up?
Ain't not much, man. Uh, live from the live from the DMV, man. So I just wanted to speak on that Mykal Fox fight, man. You know what I'm saying? They did my boy dirty for real. My boy was over there. He was sent there to set up to lose for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all seen any of the fights, but they had this little ass 8x8 foot ring in that joint, so he couldn't even, really move. It was easy as hell for Bohachuk to cut the ring off because that shit was little as hell. And I don't know, like, did you guys was able to watch the fight? Because the commentary, bro, the commentary was crazy. Like, they ain't say not one good thing about my boy Fox, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have thought this man didn't land no punches. You know what I'm saying? The way how they was talking, like I'm not trying to argue to say like he won the fight. Like I ain't saying he won the fight, but he put up a good fight. You know what I'm saying? And like my man, like any punch that fucking Bohachuk swung, bro, was just like, oh, whoa, that's a good shot. And it's like, dude, I'm like, bro, I hate when commentary do that, man. I just hate that, and I didn't even know who these people were, man. Like this UFC, so I was able to find a link, bro. I was like you for a while. Ness, just trying to find
Yeah.
different links, and you know what I'm saying. I was on the same wave as you, and I think I was able to find a link off Twitter or X. I think somebody like posted the link or something. I was finally able to, find that joint. I was like in like round 4, but man, they was doing my boy dirty, man. They acting like Bohachuk was all be all A side. I mean, I know he the A side in that fight, but just he ready to fight Fandora or some. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. They was doing my man dirty, man. I don't want my man to go back to that
Fight
UFC, whatever the
pass.
fuck. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he don't need to go back there, man. He was set up to lose. But yeah, man, that's all I really had, man. You know what I'm saying? Good fight for my boy Mykal Fox, man. DMV in the building, TBV. Shout out to my man Tone. Yeah, I'm out.
Salute.
All right. Mandalorian. What up?
That's crazy. They was like, nigga, who this nigga?
Hey, I was one of them. Ness, you couldn't get it to work on that app. I mean that link I allegedly sent you.
Bruh, I ain't even see your link till this morning, bruh.
That was
Honestly.
crazy, man. That one I allegedly sent you and Tone, that was the best one. Like, I allegedly sent that to like 10, 12 different people, and everybody was like, yo, this the best one, all that. I'm talking about HD 4K, crystal clear, no buffering or nothing. But aside from that, I was like you, Ness. I was pissed. Cause I stay in Florida. I was like you, Ness, bro. A 1:30 a.m. goddamn ring walk is disgusting. I was like Tom Loeffler tripping, man. Like I was like, I get it, but when they said that shit started at 10 p.m. Eastern, I thought they was talking about at least the girl Mimi, at least her fight. Hell no, they was talking about the whole main card. That shit ain't start till 10 p.m. Eastern time. Like when they first started that card, that shit had like 5 fights on it. So I was like, man, they tripping. But I was like your boy said last call too, man. Yeah, they was doing Mykal Fox crazy. Like you would have thought Mykal Fox was a full-fledged bum.
You know, I'm like, I get it. I know Serhii Bohachuk, that's Tom Loeffler fighter and stuff, but god damn, because Mykal Fox, he ain't fight a bad fight at all. Like, Bohachuk and Tom Loeffler, they was talking shit to Virgil before that fight on Twitter. Like, man, if they rematch Virgil, it look like Virgil gonna get it done, you know, because Bohachuk, yeah, he was struggling. Like, he wasn't looking too good, you know, and I know he did blow the weight and stuff, so maybe that was why or something, but yeah, he ain't look special that fight at all, so I don't know. Shit. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got to go, Ness. Let me take this call.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
You the man. You the man. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. Shout out to Mr. Perfect asking for the GWOAT pack. We played that. Leonard Sterling, you see Cyborg got a TKO win last night, taking her more serious with that win. Her opponent went the distance, lost 0 to Carazana in decision. What does 0 mean? Oh, lost her O, I guess is what he meant. Lost her O to Carazana. All right. We got, shout out Kevin Angel, stablemate of Vince Colbert that's fighting Old Wizard. He paid his Border Wars fees, and he's fighting. And we matched him up already late last night, man. If you want to participate in Border Wars, you better hurry up because technically speaking, I have, let me refresh here on my bout sheet. Damn, we got 18 fights already, so there's only 7 slots left. 7 slots left. You know, you better get in where you fit in. But this is going down August 2nd, Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Time will be the time that the fights go live right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. This is Border Wars. It's going to be a purge in Wisconsin. We got amateur boxing going down. You must have your USA amateur boxing book in order to participate. Real quick, shout out to the 2 professional fighters that sponsor Border Wars. Jermaine Howlett, heavyweight. Check him out on Instagram. Shout out to Cam Kamari Walker. Just signed a Black Prime. Check him out on Instagram. Shout out to the IBO. Salute to you. Event after event, they sponsor TBV. Shout out to Serafina's management for sponsoring TBV and the WBC. You know, if you want to win that beautiful WBC green amateur belt, only way you could do that is by putting up fight of the night type of fight, man. Salute to Tip, got a knockout. Salute to Keem, got his belt for beating the bully. Shout out to Coach Malachi, True Media Podcast, for sponsoring TBV, one of the first YouTubers to salute and sponsor. And shout out to Fight Book, man. We appreciate you, man. Yeah. We got Tip Bellis. What up? He's fighting on Border Wars, taking on El Lobo.
Yeah. Tip going viral
Yeah,
too.
man.
That new short on the Box of Voice IG page.
Yeah, I'm lit out here in these streets, man. I'm lit out here in these streets, Tom. That shit crazy.
I said, "Damn, you was
man,
cooking."
but we got the opposition on the panel right now, Tom. You know, we got the opposition on the panel. You know,
Oh yeah.
they try to backdoor us. They try to backdoor us during the live interview with Bill Haney, man. They threw that Lobo footage up there. Nasty work, man. Nasty work.
Built that
That's all
fight.
good,
I
though.
built that fight to the level that he said he might come. And we, you know, if this would have been in another state, no disrespect, it sounded like he would have came. Hopefully the fact that he could take his lady to the Neo fight and watch you put on a show makes him come. But don't act like he wasn't already talking about, yo, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. You ain't having precedent enough footage. Your footage was too blurry.
Oh man, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It is what it is. Man, shout out to the editor too, man. That was a dope ass short.
Which
I was
one?
like, man, I started asking the one with me and Bill.
I ain't seen it yet, bro.
You ain't see it? Yeah, you gotta watch it. Then at the end of the joint, he took a clip from when he came down to the gym and posted it. Yeah, man. That was dope. That was dope. I was thinking about posting a full engagement with me and Bill. Yeah, I was
That'll
thinking
be
about
happening.
posting the full engagement just for my timeline, but
Do
you know
it,
what I'm saying? My
man.
promoter was like, nah. He was like, nah, that was enough. That was enough. I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got an interview today. That's interview today at 7 o'clock on the hangout spot, man. Make sure y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get some content for y'all, man. I do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? Promote my fight. You know, I don't know about all these other guys out there who got fighters and they're not promoting their fighters to the Border Wars audience. And you know what I'm saying? All these fighters who are on the card and they promoting themselves to the audience. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my job. I don't know about the rest of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Next, when we gonna schedule this Unguarded too, man? So we need to get that out the way as well. Now I'm on a promo, so I'm feeling like Floyd, man. I should do open workout. This shit crazy. I should do open workout. Tone,
You should.
you got a gym. You got a gym in Phoenix. I might as well fly out to Phoenix and we do open workout, man.
Yeah. Y'all could get Tone to get you Jesus Ramos gym.
No. We not stopping by there. We might as well go to David Benavidez gym.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
yeah. We got to
yeah,
start. We got to start with a real champion. We got to start with the champions at, man. We got to go in feeling like a champion.
yeah, yeah. We'll do that at the Benny Gym.
See, my promo game too nice, Ness. I'm the reason it's called booming. At the end of the day, it's the reason I'm the main event. You know what I'm saying? They don't call me main event tip for no reason, man. I've been doing this. I was born for this. But they're gonna
I
see.
hope, man.
August 2nd, they're gonna see, man.
I hope, man.
August 2nd,
Listen,
they're gonna
all
see.
I do is promote you, man. You just cry.
Man, that's cat, man.
I mean, some would say that if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have fought because I'm the one went and bought 2 shorts for you.
That's insane.
Some would say that you wouldn't even be known because after your fight, I'm the one that allowed you to commentate.
Wait,
crazy.
Who said that? Who said that? They wild.
Oh yeah.
Who said that?
These false narratives, man. These is false narratives, Tom. These is false narratives.
Some would say they wouldn't even know what you look like if it wasn't for Ness always screen sharing you with the WBC belt.
This is promoter fighter beef. This is promoter fighter beef, Tom. Hey, look.
Nah,
Yo, no.
Lobo,
go ahead,
with Tip spark him out, you got to eat your crow, man. You over there managing Lobo.
Yeah, that's his fighter.
Yeah.
I'm promoting both my fighters like Bob Arum did Leonard and Hagler when he signed them both.
Yeah, we also team Big Bay Quinn over here, man. We team Big Bay Quinn, man.
I don't
He
know.
gonna shut it down.
I see you in a picture with Big Bay's opposition, so I don't think Big Bay rocking with you, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We was cool. We was cool at a point in time, man. But you know what I'm saying? That hate too malicious, man. So I gotta rock with Big Bay in this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't be rocking with these Florida dudes, man. These Florida dudes are shaky. But shout out to my boy Tommy down in Florida, man. But you know the rest of y'all in Florida, man, y'all shaky, man. Y'all shaky.
Damn, man. It's nasty out here.
Richard Steele stops the fight.
Hey, yo, I seen this yesterday, and
What
I
you
didn't
think?
know what I saw, Tone. I mean, shout out to you. I swear to God, I seen this yesterday. I didn't know what I didn't know because I didn't really have the volume up. Shout out to Derek, man. Yo, if you don't take a shot, bro, you don't shoot your shot, you never know. You just never know.
Shoot.
You gotta
What
shoot.
Glorilla say? Shoot and shoot.
You gotta shoot your shot, man.
Lotto, what's up with you?
Good, thanks.
When are we gonna grab dinner?
Whoa.
When are we gonna grab dinner?
Don't be coming at me like that.
Don't you like dinner or what?
I like dinner on my own.
I'm moving the stick.
Yo, and why she do him like that? Like, yo, when we gonna grab dinner don't mean like it still could be platonic. Like it don't mean like we dating. Two boxers for the same promoter. Like
nah, babe. Nah.
I mean, is it factual he was shooting his shot?
Nigga, that's a shot. Shoot is shoot.
I think that's like in the middle where it's like if she would have said yeah, then it's like, ooh, I wonder if he gonna be able to bag that or is it gonna be stay friend zone? I mean, I don't think it was a given shot, man.
Bro, she gave him a side hug. First off, side hug.
And he tried to smoothly get out of that friend zone. That's why he said, you know what I'm saying? Bro, what you think Eddie gonna do? You think Eddie ain't giving him no more fights now?
Man, Eddie heated now. Well, he Queensberry, so that don't matter. But yeah, that was crazy. That was a shot attempt. I mean, I'm not mad at him shooting, but the Riz game might have been kind of trash. Like, was that smooth? What y'all think? Was that a good way? Like, she probably didn't like the cameras right there. There's cameras right here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like on camera, she probably, you know, that's what I'm saying. You can't. Some women ain't like that. You gotta try to do that shit, you know.
Yeah, you put a lot of pressure on her in front of the cameras. He know that's Eddie Hearn's work.
I got Bandalorian with the counter. Again, everybody acting like that shit a secret. So like she gotta be like, you know, Eddie gotta make sure the world know that's his girl. If not, she fair game.
Hey, man, y'all be tripping, man. Y'all know that man married. And every time I say that, people be talking about y'all act like married men don't allegedly be cheating. Hey, man, y'all gotta let that man cook. I'm with you too on this, cause I said the same. I was laughing because that interview, they was interviewing what's my boy name who they said beat up, Moten allegedly Vizioli or some shit, Eddie Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So they were interviewing him when Del Boy walked up and said that. But I was like, it's
hold
not
on
bad.
a minute. Did I ring the bell? I ain't even ring the bell, so I feel good calling you out. I want whoever who tagged me to send me that video of whatever. What's his name? You just said.
Let me see. His last name Vizioli or whatever.
Vizioli, because
he was talking about
the only video that's
Curveball,
out.
yeah.
The only video that's out. Curveball beating the shit out of him, bro. Like the only video that I see, Curveball putting hands on him, but Eddie Hearn tells y'all he put hands on Curveball, and somehow we believe it. But the video saying like somebody literally tagged me and they like, Ness, look, your boy getting cooked. So I watched the video and I'm like, yo,
Giorgio Vizioli, that's his name.
I'm like, you do know the dude in the pink ain't Curveball. Like, the dude in the pink is not Curveball. So how the fuck is Curveball getting cooked when Curveball destroying that boy? Tone, you need to find that video and do a video on Twitter, okay? Don't be letting these dudes with these fake narratives. Your platform too big. Eddie out here capping. Bro, that dude, unless they got a longer version, man, Curveball cooked his ass, man. Please tag me again. Somebody just tagged me yesterday.
I ain't even have to see that because I said the same as y'all. Like Eddie just doing his job, but I was like, come on now, because remember, Curveball was like, if they so certain that he cooked me, he was like, we could make that fight next. Man, like you said, Eddie ain't making that shit next, man. He know better. But that's all. I had to take that car.
Shout out to Sean Zettel. I seen some of his interview. He went to go talk to Curveball about that.
Oh yeah, I had seen that too. Yeah. When I had dropped out on my call this year, so I had like I said, I stayed up. That was some bullshit to stay up late for that. But hey, shout out to Fernando Vargas Jr. Did you see him get his knockout, Ness?
Yeah.
That man got him a prime Wilder knockout. That was the fight. Remember that card that fell apart with with Rampage Jackson and then Sugar Rashad Evans. Before that fight, Fernando Vargas said they was already in talks after Callum Walsh fight next month that they supposed to be fighting later this year. So that's why I called back in to ask you and Tony. Y'all think that's a nice squabble or no?
Who? What's the fighter's name?
Callum Walsh and Fernando Vargas Jr.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not big enough. It's not big enough. Both of them dudes getting built on smaller networks, so they're not about to come together on a big fight that won't be a big fight because they're not on a big network.
See, I was thinking that too, because that's what I said. I prefer to. I don't know if this is realistic. That's why I was gonna ask y'all this too. Even though he coming off a close loss, based off their rankings, at least it could possibly be some IBF eliminated action or some shit. I want. You think they'll make Callum Moss versus Charles Conwell?
Charles Conwell. I
That's
mean,
dangerous. Oh, that's a dangerous.
Conwell in a position where he might need to take that, but again, Callum Walsh is on UFC Fight Pass. Don't nobody gotta fight you. Why we gotta fight you? You
No,
over
that's true.
there. Conwell
But
gonna
that's
get
all. But
fights with
that's all I'm
Golden
asking
Boy.
though, because based off all them rankings, where Callum Walsh at, he'll basically be next up for the IBF title after Lubin. That's why I said that. Like from them ranking standpoint. But yeah, that's why I wanted to ask that, because I mean, and then that too, I feel like Callum Walsh, he'll probably end up being the face of that TKO boxing shit or whatever. Because like you said, he signed to Tom Loeffler and Tom Loeffler right hand man, Dana White, all that shit. So, but I'm with you though. I know it is a smaller market, so I don't know. That's what I was just really curious about that. I wanted to see y'all thought on that. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. But that was it. Yeah, like I said, that UFC Fight Pass card was some bullshit last night. Stayed up till goddamn 2 in the morning for that shit. But that's all. All right, appreciate it, Ness and Tone. I'm gonna go back to listening now, man.
Salud.
All right.
That's crazy, man.
So you take that as rejection, then that would have been big Tone getting rejected by Clarissa, because you said let's go get a dinner. Let's go get some dinner.
Yeah, like that was a shot attempt. He like they gave the side hug, and he's like, "When we gonna get dinner?" Then she hit him with the whoa, whoa, whoa. When she said the whoa, 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 he had to be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you think this is, Sky? What are you talking about? Whoa! I asked you for dinner. What you talk? Whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa! I got somebody. That's how you got to flip it. You had to put it all on her. Like what you? Yeah, yeah, Sky. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I asked you for a damn appetizer.
Yo, so ain't Seller the people that's down with Netflix?
I have no idea.
Let me see what's going on here. If you know, like I know, Mykal, what it do?
He done fired Dana White.
What up?
So with two-tone, man.
What up?
Yeah, man. Over here sore, tired as fuck. I took a 4-hour notice, had to cut 4 pounds of weight. Motherfucking going there. It was a good ass fight though. It was a cool ass fight. I thought I won though, but got
you
robbed by
won?
these weak ass judges. That shit all good though. But I ain't
you
really get to
lost.
watch all of the fights like that. And then even when I was watching the Mykal Fox fight, I was lightweight tired as fuck, but I seen how small that ring was. I'm like, oh, they dogged Mykal Fox. You already coming in, you the B-side, and they don't even give you a nice size ring, knowing that you're gonna need to move around. They was trying to get that boy knocked out. So I give him his props for making it all 10 for sure, because I thought Bohachuk would finish him late with as smaller that ring was. He couldn't really get away, but he fought a good fight. You know, he had to dig in on the inside sometimes because he couldn't really get to his range for real. Like every time he take a step back, his back was on the ropes. That was crazy. And then what's with this UFC Fight Pass? Like, what is that? That was ugly. That was nasty ass work. Like I don't know. You got these weird commentators. Like that was just all strange. But and is that something they gonna keep doing? They gonna keep having Bohachuk? Like that's his promotion. They gonna keep having him on that UFC Fight Pass. You know, Ness?
No, I mean whenever he don't get a big fight with the big boys, yeah, you know that's how it is, bro. His promoter, that's what he got. UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty. I mean, I seen Kane Sandoval. I follow his career closely. I seen he was
He fight there
in the
too.
crowd. I guess that's his same promoter or whatever. So I guess that's where his shows have been at. But that's crazy work. That's nasty for real. That is nasty. But yeah, man, I'm just taking these fights, getting ready to put on this Border Wars performance, man. Got another
Who you
fight
fight?
June
Who you
7th,
fighting
another one
for?
June 21st. So I'm gonna be primed.
Who you fighting at for?
Got to say on the hangout spot. I'm very, very interested in that fight because I want the winner. No cap.
Which fight? Tip?
Tipping Lobo.
Ha! Tell them, fams. Tell them, fams.
I definitely want the winner, and I'm taking that green belt. That's me, man. That's me. Fight of the night. That's me. No questions asked.
Hey, man.
Ain't nobody got an entertaining fight style like me.
Lot of people think they going to get fight of the night, man. Let me tell you
Man,
off the
listen,
bat. Look. Let me tell you off the bat. Like, some people believe that Keem shouldn't have got it, but they still gave it to Keem.
Yeah.
You know? And I think Keem deserved it because he beat the giant. You know, the common man beat the super athlete. You know, the quiet man beat the talker. Like, he deserved it, but there's people that think there was better performances.
I mean, storyline wise, I feel like you got to give it to Keem, and they was the main event. He came through and delivered. Like, so as far as the hype going into the fight, I feel like, yeah, you definitely got to give it to Keem as far as the hype. But performance wise, there were some better scraps. But as far as a lead up to the fight and then delivering the performance and delivering and coming through and doing what you said you was going to do, I think the storyline you give it to Keem for sure. But there were some better, like, more competitive scraps for sure. But can't please all the people all the time.
Word.
But shoot, I'm about to hydrate and lay on this couch. I'm tired. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Try lastly. Phone lines open, ladies and gents. If you want to call in, now is the time.
You hear me, Ness?
You know it.
What's up, G?
Chilling. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, my friend. What up, Two-Tone?
So,
up, man?
some quick info. As I suspected, I'll restart that bell. Sella is
No
the
worries,
partner with the WWE, and they were brought on to deliver world-class events and historic moments in Saudi Arabia, supported by their partnership with the General Entertainment Authority. Now, remember, their connection with WWE is why I factor in the connection of Netflix. Sella's connection with Nick Khan. Nick Khan is the president of WWE. So who do you think got the deal with Netflix? Nick Khan. Okay? So Sella's connection with Netflix, there's no direct evidence, like I said, but the broadcasting connection in context to Nick Khan and WWE, and now Sella being named as the lead promoter for Crawford and Canelo just makes me believe it still may be on Netflix. But yo, talk to me.
¿Andas malito, Ness?
¿Cómo fue?
¿Andas malito?
Oh yeah, todavía.
Oh, órale. No, nah, man. I'm in the middle of moving and shit, and I had to clean out a whole storage container yesterday, and there's like rat fucking, I don't know. Shit was wild, bro, yesterday. So I woke up with a bunch of allergies and shit myself, but whatever. Anyways, I saw the white Rhino, right?
Who the White Rhino?
He's that's David Allen.
Oh, okay.
You there, champ, or you fell off? Yeah. Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he must drop off. Let me let this dog out.
Yep. Yeah, man. Looks like it's coming to Netflix. They done fired Dana White. Dana White ain't want no problem, no smoke with it.
I just hope it stay on Netflix, bro. Hope they don't fuck that up.
Yeah.
Hope they don't fuck that up.
Saturday, what's open September 13th? Is the Raider Stadium available?
The 13th, I'm pretty sure there was something happening on 13th. That's a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was something happening.
Damn, so that
But there's
means
also rumors that the fight is being pushed back to the 28th. Didn't you see that?
I didn't see that rumor.
Yeah, this is, look, this is what they want, confusion. I guess that keeps us talking,
Yeah. 'Cause this is a fight. Unfortunately, it doesn't sell itself. Sad.
I think this is gonna get big come fight week. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got girls like Clarissa Shields out here, like, what do you mean? You mean what Canelo has to do to beat Bud? So there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna ride with Bud, man. You know how it is.
Fact.
Culture gonna ride with Bud. It's gonna get bigger as time gets closer, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. The T.O. Devin stuff, I need that to get more legs. I need Turkey to
I don't know.
bypass.
Sounds like T.O. Did you see his latest tweet? Let me get that for you. Sounds like T.O. Calling Jerron's bluff. It feels like T.O. He and listen. Actually, shit, man.
Richard Steele stops the fight.
I'm gonna say it like this. I think there's multiple contracts out, Tom. I think right now there's multiple contracts. I think T.O. has a contract for Boots, and he has a contract to fight Devin.
You think so?
No, I know. I know. And
Wow.
I don't know if they've moved on from the Boots fight, but let's show T.O.'s latest tweet. So he says here, they're playing mind games on you. Don't listen to them and agree to the terms. #boxing. I am two-time lineal champion, and beating me will make you a three-time lineal and history status. Come get that easy work for you. I don't know what he means because, I mean, I need y'all to call in again. Tip, you on the line. People didn't know boxing. I mean, does that how it work? Like, do you I mean, I don't think it works like that. Like, I can't beat you because you was two-time lineal and then all of a sudden, like, take your status as two-time lineal champion because I beat one. No, I just defeated a guy that was two-time lineal. I don't become two-time lineal, plus factor in the fact that Jerron became lineal at 47 and making him 3. Like, T.O. trying to sell it for real. But I'm hearing, yeah. I'm hearing the fact that Dev wanted that fight. Dev got that fight. The fact that Dev tweeted out your tweet, and I say your tweet because it was your idea. You deserve your credit.
Yeah.
I don't block nobody's shine.
For years, I've been wanting this fight, man. Well, everybody wants this fight, but I think this is perfect for Devin Haney. And my man T.O., him and my guy Punch Drunk, man. Y'all looking kind of nerve-eyed, man. Y'all looking kind of nervous out there, man. When my man Punch made a video said too late, I've never heard Punch say too late.
Well, this is the thing. They never wanted that style. Bro, you don't go from 4 million to 10 million to 20 million. And when people say, nah, Ness, T.O. knock him out, look at the Ramirez fight. That's what a boxer gonna do. It's on you to stop him from doing that. Can you? And T.O. know that's difficult. And he ain't been getting knockouts. And now they let the fight be at 47. Hopefully T.O. fills in the 47, meaning like Maybe it was hard to make 40, which it doesn't look like it was hard to make 40. So going to 47 really doesn't mean he's going to get power. It means he's going to have less. And Ramirez didn't let his hands go. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want, but he ain't let his hands go. So he was getting hurt by them punches. And yes, George Foster, stop him from running. The same thing I said, my audio was there about Canelo. You are the pound-for-pound fighter. Cut off that ring. Tio is the pound-for-pound, two-time lineal fighter. Cut off that ring. Don't give me no fucking excuses about stand here and fight, meet me in the middle. Cut off the ring. Simple. That's it. Asking fighters to bow down and change their style because you mediocre? No, you mediocre. If you not, mediocre, show us your levels.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Because once again, as I always say, Bill Haney jumped on this show and told us, the audience, that Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez is not a fight that will happen until they get to 147 pounds. They waited Teofimo out. Teofimo got all right to say no to Devin Haney, bro.
Devin Haney.
I don't sound stupid because that's what Bill said. That's what Bill said.
Devin Haney or Bill never turned down one offer for Tio, but we got 3
Bill Haney came on the show and said the fight
Tio.
ain't happening until 47. So what are you talking about?
Bro,
come on,
you picking
man.
and choosing what Bill Haney's statement you want to take.
No, you picking and choosing because you trying to redact what Bill said.
Ain't
and that's
nobody
what Bill said out his own mouth on
Fight
this
happening. Fight
channel.
happening. Fight happening. Just know that. Fight happening. Just know that.
And then once again,
pick your
that's
side.
like I said.
Pick your side.
That's like I said. Teofimo Punch is right. They shouldn't say no to this fight. Why should they say yes to Devin Haney? Devin Haney's trying to build momentum off of Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo got all the momentum right now. He the one who didn't have a shit performance
boxing fans,
in New York.
Boxing fans, man, y'all not worth a fucking dollar, man. Listen to your weird ass.
No, you can't go in there. You can't go in there.
You weird. You weird.
Nah, man, you can't go in there and have a shit performance the way you did, and then try to ride on somebody else's momentum to get a big money fight. No, we tired of that, bro.
Say you scared. If you scared, say you scared. Because if you thought Tio was so good, you wouldn't be talking none of this shit. You'd be saying Tio about to knock Devin ass out. Devin done.
Hey, man.
Devin done. What happened to PTSD? What happened to PTSD, Devin? You motherfucker scared now. Man, get the fuck out of here. All that bullshit. Ryan ruined them. Ryan, get up, Dev. Get up, Dev.
Devin not worth a $60
tell your favorite fighter
fight,
knock him
cut it
out. Tell your favorite fighter knock him out. Tell your favorite fighter cut the ring off. Fuck out of here.
Man, hey, listen, you know who my favorite fighter is.
Tell him. Tell his ass. Tell his ass come get it. He could get it. Why the fuck he ain't on Turkey radar? You know what that man got to do? You know what that man got to do? Tell that man get on Turkey radar like Keyshawn did, like Inoue did, like Shakur did, like Devin did, like Tio did, like Boots did, like Virgil did, like Crawford did. Get on that fucking radar. Till then.
What we need to get on Turkey radar for?
Because that's where the money
is. Get on Turkey radar
that's where the fight's happening. That's where the fight's happening.
You think we beg? You think we begging for money?
No, that's where the fight's happening.
You think we begging for money?
No, I said that's where the fight's happening. I said that's where the fight's happening.
It sounds like you saying everybody that's going to Turkey is begging for money.
I said that's where the fight's happening.
That's what it sounds like.
I said that's where the fight's happening.
You saying that everybody that's begging for money is going to Turkey.
Oh, so you ain't running to the smoke because that's where it's at. You ain't running to the smoke because that's where it's at.
Come on, man.
Oh, come on now. He want to change this conversation.
Cut it out.
Now you want to cut it out. Run to the smoke, because that's where it's at.
Ain't no smoke over there. They
know
where the smoke at. They running away from the smoke.
Gary Russell got smoke over there. Tio at 140.
Gary got a belt.
Tio
Gary got a belt.
And Tio at 140 over there.
That's what y'all scared of.
And Tio
y'all scared of Gary.
And listen to me.
Y'all scared of Gary.
Listen to me. You got to hear me out. Your bell rang. Tio over there at 140. And guess what else? Alberto Puello better hold on to that belt because Sabril Matias over there at 140 on a Berlanga undercard. Come on, man. Tell your man stop being on the outside looking in. Get in this 140 action.
Man.
Get in this 140 action.
Man, listen.
Yeah, but you don't want to talk about that.
You seen Bill reaction when I brought that Gary name, bro.
You don't want to talk about
They
that.
don't want no problems with Gary Antoine Russell.
Bruh,
Run me for another one. Run
is
me for another. This is my whole
Gary
point.
Russell on the radar? He ain't even on the radar. He ain't even on the big fights. You got Sabril and Puello. Puello beat Gary. Puello beat Gary, so he got on the radar. You ain't on the radar yet, man. You
Clearly
ain't on the
not.
radar. You ain't on the
Clearly
radar.
not.
Everybody knew he was going to beat Rayo. Why you think I was out here saying Al Heyman going to do Rayo foul? Rayo ain't want that fight. We knew what's going to happen. You ain't getting on the radar of Turkey out of sheet
And
because
we
you
all
beat a
knew.
dude that you
And we all
supposed to
knew.
beat. That ain't how you get on the
And
radar.
we all knew Dev was going to be Jose Ramirez. Man, cut
Come
it
on, man.
out, bro.
You see Boots on
Cut
the
it
radar.
out.
Boots got a Virgil Ortiz offer from Turkey out of sheet. Boots just got a motherfucking Teofimo Lopez offer from Turkey Al-Sheikh. He on the radar.
And y'all trying to.
He on the
And y'all
radar.
trying to throw.
Where your
Right,
man's at?
Teofimo on
Where
the
your
radar.
man's at?
Teofimo on the
Where your
radar.
man's at?
Teofimo
Where
on the
your
radar.
man's at?
Tio is on the radar.
Who?
Tio is on
Who?
the
You
radar.
mean Devin? You mean Devin? You mean Devin? Now y'all want to act like y'all remember that Turkey Al-Sheikh sent Devin $20 million to fight Gervonta. Huh? You want to act like Devin wasn't the first lightweight to be flown out to Saudi. Don't forget where this shit started from. Don't forget this shit started. Come on, it started with motherfucking Devin Haney, the dream. Don't forget
Don't
that
nobody
shit.
care about the dream. Ain't nobody checking for the dream.
If we don't
Cause he
care
putting
about,
niggas to
if
sleep.
you don't care
He
about the
putting niggas to
dream,
sleep.
if you don't care about the dream, why when I told the sneaky rumor news, you counterpunch back in?
What sneaky rumor news?
The Devin fighting Tio next. That's the news.
Bro, I was gonna call back in to talk about
But you talking about Devin
Final
though.
Destination.
But you
I
talking
was gonna
about
call
Devin
it
though.
talking.
But you
Yeah,
talking
because
about
you got
Devin.
on here frauding. You got on here frauding, talking about Teofimo was ducking, and we heard Bill Haney
Ducking
out his
who?
own mouth say, "Yo, the fight ain't gonna happen till 47."
My
Like,
bro.
come on, bro,
Okay,
cut it out, man.
give somebody the date of that quote because you seem to forget that there's numerous interactions with these two. We talking about live video. Live video of them on the zone. Like, what are you even talking
It happened
about, bro? You
last
just
year.
make shit
It
up to
happened
make shit
last
up.
year when me and Bill Haney was on the phone.
You
Come
talking
on, bro.
about last year? Devin been trying to fight Tio since they was both in the WBC tournament. This is what I'm saying. Like,
But yet
you
his
just saying
manager and
silly
father,
stuff.
his
You saying
manager and
silly
father
stuff.
trainer said the fight ain't happening until 47. So
All
which
right,
one
man.
is it?
Whatever. It's
So
what
which
you
one
say.
is it,
It's
man?
what you say. It's
So
what
which
you
one
say.
is it?
It's
Don't
what you
Bill
say.
represent Dev?
It's what you
Don't
say.
Bill represent
It's what
Dev?
you say.
Bill represent
It's
Dev,
what you
right?
say. It's what you say. It's what you say. But I'll tell you this.
It's
You know
not
what it
what I
ain't?
say. It's what
You
Bill
know
said.
what it
It's what
ain't?
Bill said.
You know what it actually you know what it is? Y'all say everything except let's fight. Dev boring. Fight him and put him to sleep then. Dev boring.
That's crazy.
Dev putting us to sleep. We'll knock his ass out.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
that's what
Y'all
it
say
sounds like.
everything
That's
but
what it
let's
sounds
fight.
like.
Everything but
Every
let's
time I
fight.
ask,
Everything but
every time
this
I ask him
callers,
about
man.
Gary
This
Antoine, that's what it
callers,
sounds
man.
like.
This callers,
Every
man.
time I ask him about Gary Antoine, that's what it sounds like. They say everything but
We
let's
got
fight.
other callers that's not obsessed, man.
Yeah, okay, man.
Damn, that sparring picture between Cole and Cornflake, it looked like Cornflake was getting hands and feet put on him.
I mean, that's the best motherfucking practice, bro. You take them licks in the sparring so you ready for fight night, man. Yo, we about to upset the world, man. We fuck with underdogs over here, man. We rock with the underdog over here.
Wait, you picking them over Charlo?
What? Hell yeah.
That's on your bet. You picking? That's on your bet slip. Cornflake over Jamal Hennessy Charlo.
That's on my heart. On my heart slip.
You changed because you told that man to his face that he might get knocked out.
Yeah, but I'm rooting for my dog, man. This is for my dog. 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 Yo, I mean, look. Charlo ain't coming on this show. I ain't about to fake root for him. Who up on this show every day? My man Tommy, man. My man Thomas motherfucking Lamana, a.k.a. Cornflake. And he ain't going to be soggy. Huh? We about to take this man out. He been out the ring way too long, man. Way too long. He heavy on his feet. You know what I'm saying? He underestimating. It's going down. It's going down, man. Trying you again, trilosophy.
Yo, you got me?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I had to update that shit. My bad, G. So, anyways, I sent you a picture of Dave Allen's his knockout. Has anybody pointed out that like it was like a wrist punch, like to the back of the head?
Yeah, I
Or no?
pointed that shit out. The first knockdown was a back of the head shot. He couldn't recover from that. I fucking
Fuck
said it.
yeah, dog.
You know I watch
Yeah,
real
man.
boxing.
Yeah, that shit's wild, fool. What the fuck? Like, but like yesterday when I was hearing about it, people were like, "Damn, that was a brutal knockout." And this, like, dog, like that shit was like the fucking wrist. You know what I mean? Like that shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, in those types of situations, I mean, what do you think boxing can do better? Like, you know, if it's not instant replay, like, you know, like, I mean, is that an illegal? I mean, yes, back of the head is you can't be doing that, right? But like, when it results in a knockout. What should we be doing here?
Hey man, is everything that's the loophole in these rules, bro. It's up to the referee's discretion. If the referee would have ruled that punch behind the head shot, we having a different conversation today. But we not because it's his discretion, bro. It's nasty work.
And we don't have instant replay to either make it a no contest or
Yep,
whatever, right?
because that's state to state. Had we had instant replay, then they could contest. Then multiple referees got to make a decision. But that's the problem, bro. We need a fucking universal sport. Again, this is another reason UK got it right. They got the BBSC in all of the UK. They don't got a bunch of fucking different fucking sanctioning bodies all over the place.
Yo, but check this out. Like, so remember I was telling you earlier before my call dropped off, you know, like I was cleaning out. It was my in-laws, like storage container in the back. I was just like cleaning out a bunch of shit back there. But when I got there in the morning, like my father-in-law, he's a big boxing head, you know, but like sometimes in the morning he'll just watch old fights, right? He was watching Barrera and Marquez, 2001. And even back then, that was what, 24 years ago, they were bringing up instant replay several times in that fight. Like, you know, should we bring in instant replay? They even, I think, what's his name? Like Chris Klein or something like that. He was like the director of God knows what. Do you know who I'm talking about or not?
No.
Okay, Klein. So I don't know if you. He's being interviewed by Larry Merchant at the end of the fight. And he's all, what do you think about bringing on instant replay? And he's all like, well, that's definitely a possibility. Technology is getting better every day and shit like that. But damn, dude, 24 years ago, we still don't have like an instant replay option in boxing. Is wild.
Yep. It's not universal. We have it. It's just not universal fight to fight, state to state. That's the problem. We need a universal, unified commission. And it's ridiculous to me that these people believe that they cannot do this. Why is it difficult to make every commission head a committee member of the Universal Commission? You know what I'm saying? New York already got a commission. They already got a president. That president is now part of the Universal Commission. He's a committee member. LA, Atlanta, everybody, motherfucker, come together on a virtual Zoom every month, multiple times a month. Go in on the fees. Split the fees. This way, a state like North Carolina that ain't making the money, they get the residual. They get the trickle down from New York and Las Vegas so that they could keep building their boxing programs. Hopefully that money gets funneled to the right places. But, like, the fact that we don't got a universal commission 50-something years into boxing, man, it's just, you know, they don't want. They want to remain corrupt. They want to remain corrupt. Simple as that, man. Quest, what up, though?
One, two, how my audio?
Straight.
What's up? Shout out TBV. Shout out Ness. Tone up there?
Yes, sir.
What's up, Tone? Shout out Two Tone. Yeah,
What
Ness,
up?
I like the move that you did. I like the move that you did. Shout out Tone. I like the move that you did going to Twitch. Yeah, it's a lot of kids watching Twitch now. You know, that's the new YouTube nowadays. YouTube's still popping though. YouTube's still popping, but you know, it's a lot of kids going on Twitch now. You got a lot
I
of
don't know. My Twitch
big
looking dead. There's only 2 people over there. But shout out to Yatu, man. We rocking with you.
Hey man, you know, it's the beginning stages, you know. You more so known on the YouTube side and on Twitter as well. So once you start getting in the grinding on that on Twitch, man, it's only up. So yeah, that's a good move right there. You said that David Allen, what's his name? David Allen and Fischer, they were friends, right?
Yeah, they are friends.
Yeah, that's wild. When you said that, man, my mind just went crazy. So Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn, they not gonna fight, man, because they're friends. Yeah, I just this right here, they need to fight Keyshawn and Shakur, because this now that we hearing like more people fighting as friends. You know, this is a fight business, man. You know, you go in there and make money and fight. You know, if you guys are friends so much, y'all just might as well go to a different division. I see if people were saying they should fight, like if Keyshawn was at 130 and then Shakur was at 135 and people was begging for that fight, I'd be like, nah, these dudes are on 2 different divisions. But they're in the same division. You know, let's get these scraps happening. Tank not fighting y'all not fighting each other. It's like we in like a dead end there. Like, you know, somebody gonna have to make a move. And I feel Tank, you know, more than I think about it, and the more that I side with Tank. Because Tank out here, man, he's been in this division. He had these fights already. He didn't have he had big fights. Let's not sit here and say Tank ain't had no big fights. He fought on the Ryan Garcias, the Rollies. The Rollies like a top contender right now. So on the Pit Bulls, like he fought champions. Like let's not say Tank just out here pulling everybody up. But he does want to. If he does want to cement his greatness, he has to get one of these champions. Got to knock off one of these guys as champion, either a Keyshawn or Shakur. Just knock one of them off before you go, man. Like that's all I want. That's all I ask. I don't know if that's too much to ask for. You know, just get one of them out. You know. But yeah. What else I want to talk about? Dang, what else going on? Errol Spence. So Tone, you on there? You still on there, Tone?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I gotta ask you a question. I already asked Ness, right? You think you gonna get in the ring before Errol Spence?
Am I gonna get in the ring before Earl?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, shit. I'm squabbling August 1st on some sparring shit, but probably. But Earl about to fight Keith.
Man, that sparring shit, man. Come on, Tone. That sparring shit ain't really. Man, them niggas ain't going about 30% sparring. Come on, Tone. You know what I'm saying? that sparring ain't really. You mean if you spar as kudos to you, getting in the ring really is the big goal. You know what I'm saying? You a guy, Tone. You like to troll and stuff, and I like you, Tone. But people ain't gonna really take you serious unless you get punched in the face a couple times.
Quest. Let me tell you something. You gotta
What's
stop
up?
this shit. You can't keep asking Tone to get in the ring. You ain't in the fucking ring. You ain't signed up.
Because Ness trying to protect, man. Ness out here to protection program, man.
Oh, I'm protecting because you ain't do it. You said you was gonna fight and you ain't fight yet either. So why you rushing him?
I'm just letting Tone. I like Tone, man. Me and Tone in the same boat. That's why I keep getting on
But you
Tone.
like Tone, y'all in the same boat, but you want to see him fight before. What about you? Said Earl gonna fight before Tone. What about who gonna fight before you and Tone? Is you gonna fight before Tone?
Tone, the Ness, you ain't gotta protect him, man. I know you like protecting
So
me.
ask that man, is he fighting before you then, since I'm protecting you? What the fuck? This guy
Yo,
terrible.
what was you in? Ain't you supposed to fight James? Let's fight Benitez.
Man, James ain't fighting nobody. James is he going through family issues right now. I'm not worried about James going through family shit. You know, let James go through that shit, and then we can talk about him. But Ness, you know I'm going through financial issues, man. You know it's hard.
All
you know.
right, well you know Tone going through his weight loss issues. How you pushing you can't project. Everybody got their own struggles and their own reasons.
Hey, Tone, it's nothing love, man. Me and you in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? When I see you getting there, that's gonna make me even want to go hard. So shout out to Boxing Wars.
Man. That's what I said, man. People don't get it, bro. Like, bro, Max inspires motherfuckers. It sucks. He's going through some family shit. If you got Max info or his DMs, hit him up. Cause it sucks. Cause I hate not having Max on, man. He inspired people to get off that couch. He's
Damn.
truly inspiring, bro.
Prayers to
That's a
Max,
fact.
B.
That's a fact. I'm gonna holler at y'all, Ness. Be cool. I'm out.
All right.
Salute.
Phone lines is open though. If y'all trying to call in, see what I got. Bo to the Rogers.
Yo,
Ooh,
yo,
yeah.
yo.
Yo,
What's up, fella?
yo.
You and Tip get me started every time. I don't know. I guess Bill Haney, I guess they be pushing my buttons too good. I just can't stand a motherfucker sit back and just shoot fields all day. I can't help it, man. He just push a button. I have to call in. You remember when T.O. was the
Hey yo,
hepatitis?
fuck all that shit. Who you picking, T.O. or Devin?
I would pick T.O.
Okay,
But
well good. You stay on that side
I
of the
don't,
street too.
hold up. But the thing is, man, I don't think now one of them worth a damn. I don't want to see
I
that
don't
fight.
care. I don't care. You stay on that
I
side
don't see
though.
this,
Just
but
remember
this is
that.
the problem I got with y'all with Devin Haney. Y'all trying to force Devin Haney on us. Y'all trying to
We ain't
put him in
forcing
fight
shit.
guys that we
We
want
ain't
to fight
forcing
other people.
shit. We
We
ain't
don't got
forcing
time for
shit.
Bill trying to make a cash grab.
We
He
ain't got.
trying to make a cash grab like he went out there, told him
Oh,
shit up the plate
so now
and don't
T.O. a
let you.
cash grab? Now T.O. a cash grab?
Yeah, yes.
Oh my fucking
Yes,
lord.
because he
Oh
gonna go.
my fucking
Listen,
lord.
listen.
Bro, all
Devin
right, man.
Haney
All right, tell
gotta
us
show me.
who we need to
Oh, come
fight.
on, nigga.
Who we need to fight. Who we need to fight. I just want to hear it.
Who?
I
Who,
mean,
Devin?
yeah, you obviously don't want him to fight T.O. You protecting T.O.
Because I don't want either one of them getting the easy pass. They both ain't worth a fuck.
My
Let
dude.
T.O. go ahead and fight Boots. And let Devin fight Boots. Let both of them fight Boots. Let goddamn,
Boots
like
on
Chip
Dennis,
said, put
B.
one of them on there, Antoine Russell. Every time them boys got availability, they go to calling out. Devin always running behind Ryan and T.O. because he know that those are the lowest hanging fruits. They got a lot of rep, but they ain't worth a fuck. He know. Like when T.O., he could have fought T.O., but he decided he wanted to go fight the other dude that won't worth a fuck at 140 to head the belt. You remember that? T.O. came out and said, I ain't letting you get that belt because he was trying to get them to let him fight Barbosa. So y'all be forgetting that type of shit. I don't forget it though. You want him to fight Barbosa for the vacant strap instead of fighting T.O. Because T.O.'s like, I ain't dropping my belt so Devin can get
Hey
it.
yo, who T.O. just for?
He fought Barbosa.
So shut the fuck
Barbosa kept
up.
calling him out.
Shut the fuck up then, man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What
Devin
the
wanted to
hell?
fight Barbosa because
Yeah.
he ain't worth a fuck.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
ain't worth
He
shit.
he wanted
He
to fight
ain't shit.
Barboza because T.O. dropped his belt. Fuck is you talking about?
You know, didn't drop the belt. He
Don't
kept the belt.
don't
He
be a
was gonna
fucking
drop it.
lie.
And he said, I
Don't
ain't
be a
dropping my
fucking
belt.
lie.
We can
Don't be a
fight.
fucking
Devin
lie.
decided to go fight Regis.
Oh man, don't be a lie because I'll
Am
find
I
the
lying?
tweet.
Am I telling the truth or not? Y'all
No.
remember that shit?
Nope, you
He
lying.
said,
You lying.
T.O. came
You
out and said, I
lying.
ain't dropping my belt. Then Devin had decided to go fight Regis.
Of course, it ain't
Then Devin
vacant
was
no
acting
more.
like
It ain't
he was
vacant no
acting like he
more.
was
It ain't vacant no more.
Richard Steele
How
talking
you
about
gonna
my
fight?
soul.
How you gonna fight for a
Somebody,
belt that
all
ain't
right,
vacant no more? Huh? How you gonna fight for a belt that ain't vacant no more? Oh,
the
now you don't
belt.
want to answer.
This
Now
was
I ain't got time for you. Get up out of here. Treese, what up?
How y'all hating on Devin and
Yow.
T.O.? That's two of the four kings, man.
What up, though? What up, though?
What up,
Hey, man.
though?
What up, though? I just wanted to call in real quick and say, I just wanted to shout out my nigga George Litter, man. I done called in and mentioned his name before. Young up-and-comer at 160 and shit on that UK card. I fuck with bro the long way. I done caught like his last 3 or 4 fights. Every time I watch him, bro, getting better and better, and he putting motherfuckers on pockets. I like Mr. Litter. You feel me? I hope he get an opportunity and shit like this. I like what they doing with him. But Johnny Fisher, you feel me? I see you got hooked off and shit like this. I know some people saying that they, Ness in particular, some guys saying that they would like to see a no contest. You think it should be a trilogy for this fight?
What?
Or is they
No, no, he
do they
said no
move on from
already.
the Johnny Fisher and the Dave Allen shit?
Dave Allen said no already.
Okay. I'm just curious. So where you want to see him go from here?
So I'm assuming you just tuning in because I already said
Yeah, I just
Frazier Clark rematch, Dillian White rematch. I'd really like to see him get the win of Pop Smoke and TKV, but really, if it's I want Pop Smoke to get it better. David
that
Allen
man
might.
already won. He already knocked him. He already
No,
beat him.
no, but there's a rematch
Oh, why the fuck they rematching that for?
because that was controversial.
Nah, not really. I felt like he was beating on him. I don't need to see that again. I don't know.
Well, that's what
But
they
hey,
do
yeah,
domestically over there.
I suppose. I like it. But yeah, David Allen, no, I like him. He looked decent and shit. Johnny Fisher, I don't think he cooked though. He's saying, how old is he? He young? How old is he?
Johnny Fisher, I don't know, bro. He ain't that old. He was a rugby player. Let me see though.
I like it though. This heavyweight shit, the younger heavyweights, that Moshe Saitama
26.
fellow. He what?
26.
26. Oh, okay. All right. It ain't over with for him. And it's the heavyweight division. You know, them motherfuckers can box forever if they choose to. You feel me? So yeah, he ain't cooked. But yeah, I like the David Allen and Frazier Clark. Frazier Clark, yeah, he need to shake back and shake out. Is he still signed to Shalom and shit? Or did he leave from over there, the boxer? Or he still fucking with them?
Who? Dave Allen?
No, Frazier Clark.
Oh, I don't know. He probably still with Boxer. Yeah, that's where he lost at.
Okay. Well, shit, man. I like it though. Like I say, these young heavyweights, man. I would like to see your boy Brandon Moore. I wonder where he gonna fit in and shit like this. I know these guys is over in the UK and shit, but I wonder where Brandon Moore, how he fit in with some of these guys. Do you think he could compete with a Dave Allen or like a Pop Smoke as you call him, Ness?
Who compete with that?
Your boy Brandon Moore from Florida.
I mean, he got Suge Knight, bro. We got to do things one at a time, bro. Y'all be rushing. Look at what just happened to fucking Johnny Fisher. We got to stop rushing shit. Look at what happened to
Who fight?
Ryan.
Hold on. Who when he fight Suge Knight? The Stanley Wright nigga who had beat two hands.
Yeah. We got a big fight.
I know he was.
We got a big
Okay.
fight on Salita Promote. That's a damn shit. I thought you
That's
worked for
a fight.
Salita.
That's a good fight. I didn't know he was fighting him. He fighting on Clarissa card? He fighting in July?
I thought you worked for Salita, man. I don't know, man.
Man, cut that shit out, man. You got to cut that shit out, man. I watch boxing, man. You got to cut that. Talk about thought I worked for Salita, man. Chill out, man. You just mad that Salita got the best fighter on the planet and shit. So of course we paying attention to Salita Promotions when you got the best fighter that there is. You feel me? Of course we gonna watch you. The fuck, that's just how it go. You see me? But yeah, man. But yeah, I hope my man's is on that. I hope Brandon Moore on the Clarissa card. Then in July we fucking with him then with that Stanley Wright fight. That guy, he was he put on a good fight against Milton and shit on Pro Box. That was a good performance. Solid dub. I'm into the shit. But like I say, man, I just wanted to call in and shout out my UK brethren, George Littert, man. I like that guy. Last 4 fights, 3 out of 4 TKO. He fucking things over. I'm into him. Violence display, hands and hooves on motherfuckers. Somebody get him in there with a big time fight. Troy Isley. Whatever you're doing, we ain't seeing you in the Wild Gang. Y'all know you at 160. I would like to see you and George Littert mixed up.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
this was happening. You watching way too much bare knuckle shit.
Here you go.
I'm pretty sure Troy fighting June 7th on a Virginia card, man. In a couple days, like you got to stop with this false narrative.
Oh, okay, hey
shit.
hey man, I don't work for these. This is your Ness. This is your job. You know the schedules. I just watch the fights, gang. When they on, I'm watching. It's as simple as that. You set them up, and I'm gonna knock them down. But hey, man, shout out TVV and shout out Toledo, Ohio. George Littert keep knocking these motherfuckers shit loose, man. Two-tone.
What
up? You keep hating the way you do, my nigga. I still fuck with you. Shout out Clarissa Shields, man. Y'all be cool.
Hello. Hey, they got the Best Western is 3 minutes away from the venue in Border Wars. Free breakfast.
Oh yeah. You know I fuck with the Best Western. When my house caught on fire, that's where they put me up, the insurance. I was doing my show from in there. That's why I had that little nasty curtain. But that free breakfast, bro, You got a waffle maker? I'm staying in your hotel, man. I'm staying in your hotel, man.
Nigga, you seen the digital joints they got now where you wave your hand and the shit just pop out with a fucking pastry?
No.
They
But
had
I
that in
seen
Vegas.
they got that digital pancake maker in some of them hotels. You seen that shit where you just hit the button and you put 4 and it be like 4 flapjacks just come out. Oh man. I can't
Damn.
wait till we in the Jetsons, man. I just want to be able to step into my closet and be like, yo, low Caesar. I'm telling you.
Not the Little Caesar.
Low Caesar.
Hey man, Shakur wished Edgar Berlanga happy birthday. Has Edgar Berlanga acknowledged Shakur since the beef?
I don't know. Really Rel. I mean, you seen Shakur. He thought something was gonna pop. That's why you said he ain't wear no chain. That what you said?
No, I didn't say,
Yo,
I didn't say that, nigga.
yo, Ness, you get me?
We hear you, Really Rel.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Ness. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give it to that second caller. You are trying to push this Devin shit right now, right?
What?
This shit nasty right
Hey
now, bro.
man, yo, you
How
gonna
put Devin
see.
on
You
this?
gonna see. You gonna
Why
see.
you wanna? Yo,
I ain't pushing. I'm
I ain't
telling
gonna
you
lie.
what's
We don't wanna see
happening.
that
I'm telling you
shit,
what's
bro.
happening. That's what's happening.
I ain't gonna lie. I got Tio. I got Tio in that. If they all fighting, I got Tio.
Hey man, that's crazy.
This shit.
That's crazy that you gonna ride with the
This shit
racists, huh?
nasty.
That's how we doing it.
Oh
My man
shit!
Dev coming here to save
Nah,
the
I mean, I'm paying
culture,
them.
and
Oh
now y'all riding with Tio.
Nah, I'm
See,
paying them.
Tone, your idea backfiring.
First of all, I'm paying a Mania in the black.
Nasty.
Bro, I'm paying a Mania in the black. So I mean, all of that racist. I mean, he just saying. You know why he's saying that? He just saying it to get odds on him, bro. Niggas
What?
feed too much into that.
No, that nigga
I mean,
grew up. Hey,
I'm from Brooklyn, bro. Come on, we grew up around. I grew up around shit like that, bro. Niggas say niggas every day, bro. Like that shit ain't nothing to no.
bro, they don't
Niggas
say it
say
to you,
niggas every day, B.
that type of shit.
B. But niggas
Yeah,
ain't
like
saying.
come on, y'all
Hey,
putting extra on it. He's saying he from.
bro, y'all know
Oh,
he is not
yo,
saying what, my
yo,
nigga. He
listen, he
not
doing
saying
that. I told you he doing that for look. So you know he just saying that for so people could look at him so he could get some more money out the fight. I'd rather see Tio go for that Brian Norman shit like before that contract before. I'd rather see that. To be honest with y'all, it looked like it's way easier to make. I don't think this Devin shit probably gonna come to fruition, bro. As you said, it was confirmed, but I don't know, bro. How this shit be working in boxing? I'd rather see Devin real shit because, like I said, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I'd rather see Devin probably get a tune-up at 147, actually at 147, before trying anything. Or at least whoever went out of Barrios and Pacquiao, try to go grab that WBC, stay his route. You know what I mean? We fight champions. I don't think he should go, fuck with T.O. or something. I don't know, bro. That shit seem good. It seem good, but I feel like T.O. will fuck him up, though. I'll be honest with y'all. I'll be dead ass honest with y'all.
Man,
I'm
bro.
still there.
After Devin put hands and feet on Regis, everybody was like, Tio gonna be ducking Devin. Now why the energy change?
Nah, it's no energy changing. First of all, Tone, you gotta understand. Devin knew he was gonna beat Regis. Huh? You gotta stop with this narrative like everybody, bro. Devin Haney just right now, bro, how he is right now. I don't think we need to see Devin get back in the ring and actually get back his confidence, bro. Like that shit is non-existent. Like, yo, y'all let Bill Haney get on here and say some bullshit. Like, yo, I was telling him to move around. Come on, bro. Think about that shit, bro. Think about that game plan. Come on. I was telling Devin Haney just to run around the ring. Come on, even Ness, a fan of fucking Devin Haney, was sitting there. Look, you should have seen his face when the fight was going on. He's like, what the fuck? Like, this motherfucker just jumping around the ring,
Don't you lie
circling
on
for no
my
fucking
name.
reason, not
Don't you
letting his right
lie
hand
on my
go,
name,
not
all right?
jabbing. No, don't do that, Ness.
Don't
I
you
was
lie
watching.
on
I
my
was watching you
name.
watch the fight. Yo, you was looking stressed out. Ness scratching his head, trying to keep his eyes open. This motherfucker circling. He could have let that right hand go so many times. He could have been jabbing. Ramirez there, right there in his face to get hit. jab right there. He's not doing nothing. And that's asked the motherfucker Bill the other day when he was on. Like, yo, real shit. Why did y'all just search? Then he gonna come in and talk. Bro, that's that Oakland shit, bro. But we from New York, so I know talkers when I see talkers, bro. He come in saying some bullshit. I know he ain't going to the corner. He was not telling Devin to fucking circle fucking for 12 rounds. That shit don't even make sense, bro. Nigga, that's scratching his head and about to fall asleep. But yo, tip right. I got Gary with the activity right now. How I seen Dev, I dead ass got Gary probably stopping Dev. Real shit.
Tell him
I'm being
get
honest,
on.
bro.
Tell him get on Turkey level radar so he could get the fight, bro. We can't do nothing. We fight for Turkey out of sheep.
I ain't gonna lie. Why you keep saying why you keep saying hold on. Why you keep on saying get with Turkey when Devin said he's his own man? They said they own promoters, bro. He could go fight. He could go fight fucking Gary if he want to, bro.
My bro. We talking about a man already fighting with Turkey out of Sheik, and you talking about a dude.
Come on, that sounds like some duck.
No. You sound crazy. You sound crazy, bro. Listen.
Yo,
They
Ness,
report.
hold on, Ness. You don't see this shit?
What?
Oh hell no.
What?
You don't see this shit, Ness? Yo, this is the same shit that niggas did with PBC, and they keep on creating innuendos, bro. Like, oh, now come over here to Turkey and fight. Come on, that sound like some peep. Yo, come over to PBC and fight.
No, ain't nobody telling you.
Side of the street shit.
Ain't nobody.
If you really want that smoke, go fight.
Ain't nobody telling you go on that side. What I'm telling you, ain't nobody leaving that side to go over there. It's more money over here. What the fuck you want from them? Like, remember, it was reported. It was reported he made $5 million, and I know that's wrong. Come on, bruh. Ryan reportedly got 20. Ryan reportedly got 20, and we know that's wrong. Like, come on, bruh. Who the fuck gonna go backwards? Like, that makes zero sense. I gotta go. I gave you a whole half hour. You had the Relly Rail segment, man. Send that Cash App love, man. Send that love. You had the Relly Rail segment, man. That was the Relly Rail segment. Tip, counter. Tip. All right. Let me see who on Discord. Rayochenko.
This nigga, they better get that nigga for child support.
Hey, yo, 1 2 1 2. Hey, shout out TBV. Happy Sunday, man. I just wanted to make it quick. It was a great weekend. Boxing's back. Dave Allen got the knockout of the year. That Shakur fight. See, I know what's good for boxing, and I know what's gonna make boxing bigger. So we need Shakur to lose, and we need Berlanga to spark out Hamza Shiraz. If those two things happen, I'm telling you, boxing is gonna be back. But yeah, that's all I got. Shout out TVV. Yeah.
Salute.
Before I go, I couldn't watch that UFC Fight Pass, bro. I fire stick it. And shout out Dana White. They do a good job with their piracy. So I struck out on that one. I watched Marv Nation though. Let's go. Shout out TVV.
Salute. Yeah, man. They blocked us, man. UFC Fight Pass. They had the Fire Stick boys down bad this weekend.
Shout out Lupita Medina though. That fucking weigh-in was amazing. Let's go.
It was all good just a week ago. Yo, Tay Doe, $5. Dave Allen, Fischer. Who are these guys? Sound like Wendy's menu items. Hey yo, you gotta be old, I guess, because remember, wasn't the motherfucker from Wendy's named Dave? And then Fisher,
Yeah.
then Fisher is said definitely could be an item. Give me the fish sandwich. This motherfucker Tato, laugh out loud, bruh. Big balls, $5. The 28th, a Sunday, and Eddie just said yesterday the Bank Bend 2 is gonna be on the 27th. Tip with the counter, we got to Mad Bent, $5. Daily dose of Tankwell Tank, turn off the light. Working in the dark. Roach out, frolicking. August lights on Roach. Run, then light out. Tankwell, hey man, I remind you, you were saying all that poetic justice shit the first time around. George Foster, 5-pounder. What if both fighters just decide to go back up and not fight? Why does one guy get to run and the other has to chase? I'd decline if I was Tio. Hey, man, so I guess he ducking then. Mad Bent, $2. Tank need to fight Rockstar. I don't know. Did you mean to put that or did you mean to just say Shakur hating Edgar?
Man, some dude was trying to watch the Bohachuk fight last night at a UFC fight, trying to use the Stream East link, and it was down. They posted that shit. It was like, a UFC fight is supposed to have a free link. Pause.
Oh, no. We got Tip with another counter, and we got Jerry, $2. T.O. Dev, both look like 2-pack of herbs. Need each other. Tip.
Yeah, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Shout out to who was that? Who was that from New York, man? That one caller. Shout out to him. And then shout out to Bo Rogers, man, because Bo Rogers, he was spitting the truth, and let's try to cut the truth off once again, man. This is out of control, man. Like the cap you doing for Dev and Bill is nasty, man. Shout out to Bo Rogers, because you know what? I completely forgot about that. How Dev tried to jump in and get that belt once Tiafimo said he was going to vacate and retire. And you know what I'm saying? And then when Tiafimo was like, nah, Dev went ahead and took that Regis route. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty out here, man. Them dudes don't want to challenge themselves, man. They don't want to challenge themselves for real. And that's going to defend it. You know what I'm saying? I try to put Dev in an exciting fight. You know what I'm saying? Would have to get the attention back on him that he needs, and that's setting roadblocks. You know what I'm saying? You get past Gary Antoine Russell, you know what I'm saying? The people can't say nothing because Gary gonna make you fight. Gary gonna make sure you got to entertain the
Hey,
people.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
From what I'm hearing, Devin likes Tone's idea, and they going.
Oh, we know Dev like Tone out there.
They going racist.
We know Dev like Tone out there. Man,
That's
nobody care about that bullshit, man. Come on, bro.
That's what it is, man.
That shit corny. Oh, that shit corny.
Tone, cook this man, Tone. You gonna let your idea get fried?
It's for the culture. Oh, it's for the culture. The culture not even behind. Hold on, the culture not even behind Dev. This culture that y'all legend,
the whole point.
It's not even behind Dev.
That's the whole point.
Bro, they not gonna give a fuck about Dev being Tiafimo, because even if Dev beat Tiafimo, you still know who the top dog is. It's Tank, nigga. Cut it out. Like, why y'all keep doing this to yourselves, man?
Tank at 35, man. We fighting at 47, man.
See, when I tried to get Bill Haney the game the other day, y'all kept cutting me off, man. Because it's like this. Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they think they
135
they trying to be money made in what's supposed to be their Pretty Boy Floyd era. That's why nobody clamoring to Dev, man. Because these niggas always trying to fight like money made in the Pretty Boy era. Like, nigga, you the B side in whatever situation it is when it comes to fighting these top dogs, bro. You ain't never gonna be the A side. You ain't never gonna get the big money cash cow fight because you don't know what the fuck you doing. They don't know what they doing, bro. But I tried to give Bill this game, man, but he kept rejecting it. But y'all gonna see, man.
What's that rapper
like
that said? That rapper that be like, wah, 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 cry like a baby. Who say that?
I mean, that's what it sounds like they're doing.
Bird, was that
All that
Magoo?
suing.
Bird's the word. That's Magoo.
And you can run me.
Magoo.
You can run me for one more. You run me for one more.
Who say that?
Tip.
Nah, don't do it, B. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tip.
Oh
This is a
God.
way into the
Oh my
culture.
God. Bro. This fight does not move the culture for but whatever this culture is. This fight does nothing for that culture, bro. These people are not behind Devin Haney, bro. That man just dropped the ball in his last fight. Like, why do y'all
That's
not
the
realize that?
point.
Nobody.
That's the point of
No,
this.
it's not the point, bro. No, it's not the point. If the man just had a lackluster performance, he got to get in there with a killer. He got to get in there with a killer that's going to make him fight and make people believe that he can actually beat Teofimo. Ain't nobody believing that shit. Ain't nobody going to get up and be excited for that shit because he ain't do nothing. Like, come on, bro. Nobody want to see that, man. Cut it out. That's why the boost fight get more traction with Teofimo because the man went out there and performed. Y'all see, man, y'all be doing this babysitting and shit, and it's nasty, bro. It's nasty. Y'all don't put y'all fighters up to these tough tasks, man. Y'all don't put y'all fighters up to these tough tasks. And this is why this
Nobody
is why people
knows
carry
what
them
you
the way they
talking
do.
about.
I guess, man. I guess. Y'all gonna understand why Devin Haney will never reach the potential that he has because Ness got him on this protection program and Bill Haney got him on this protection program. Instead of having Dev go through his pretty boy Floyd era, you know what I'm saying? They want to start off in the Money May era. And you know what I'm saying? They keep riding it out this way. They gonna forever be the B side to a big money fight. Forever. They ain't never gonna be the A side. They ain't never gonna be the cash cow. They gonna be begging, jumping promoter to promoter, looking for the next big paycheck. Like, man, hey, you ain't gotta hear from me. Just watch. Just watch. I ain't been wrong yet. Man. I told y'all the Dev was going to struggle against a big puncher. We've seen it happen. He came back. He fought a Jose Ramirez stylistically in his favor. And now you see that trying to take away from the Gary Antoine Fuck. Nasty. What it is, man. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez, you know, 2-time lineal champion. You know what I'm saying? Looking to be a 3-time lineal champion. Not bluffing about coming up, you know what I'm saying, to fight Jerome Boots Ennis like Devin Haney was when it came to Mario Barrios. Crazy. Like, does anybody even know why Dev vacated his belt? Why did Dev vacate his belt?
What you mean? Because we moved up. Is we fighting at
No.
140?
Man,
Why you acting
here.
silly, man? About to hang up on your ass.
Man, no. Y'all ain't moved up yet.
What
Y'all
the
took one
fuck?
defense of that.
Yo, listen.
Yo.
Go Google,
My
because
man.
it's your friend. Anything above
My
the
man.
weight class is the next weight class. 144
My
is
man.
147,
My
if
man,
you didn't know.
y'all had one title defense and y'all vacated y'all belt, bro. What are you talking about?
One title defense,
You had-
and we did champion and recess and moved directly up to a catchweight with Ryan, and then another catchweight with Jose Ramirez, and now a welterweight fight with Tio. Won't you get your ass up out of here, man? Keep
My
it
man,
moving,
you
man.
had the belt when you fought Ryan.
Moving,
What are you
man.
talking about?
Keep it moving.
You had the belt when you fought Ryan.
Bruh. When we fought Ryan, we were supposed to defend.
Bro.
Again,
You got a cat. You was a champion.
No, we were supposed to defend it, but Ryan came in overweight. And the fight
Right, so you was a champion.
The fight got
man, you capping,
rescheduled
bro.
to a catchweight. It got rescheduled to
You
a
capping.
catchweight. The man accepted money. Like, what you talking about? I gotta go. It's other callers, man.
You capping, man.
No, you lying. James, what up?
Hey, niggas, this to fight for the culture, man. Devin Haney back. Devin Haney back.
And what household? In what household, Two-Tone? Like, what the fuck you talking about, man? Like, ain't nobody claiming.
They go to hate.
Ain't nobody claiming for him. Man, shout out to Relly Rail, man. Like, that list just keeps getting longer and longer with niggas that are going to smoke out Devin Haney. You got Gary Antoine Russell. You got Teofimo Lopez. You got Boots Ennis, man. You got fucking Ryan Garcia Part 2. And then you got Brian Norman Jr., man. It just get worse and worse, man. I do like the Gary Antoine fight, man, but I think we all know how it's going to end, man. So shout out for Tip for forecasting that. And I think
it's gonna end on y'all man not being able to cut the ring off my man outboxing.
No. You know how them niggas get down, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you know, Devin was already too scared to fight Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? The smaller Gary. So come on, man. You think he's really going to get in the ring with this one, who actually does move better, and the hands are maybe slightly slower than his older brother? Like, come on, man. Let's stop the bullshit, bro. Like, this fight ain't for him. What he needs to do, he does need to go on a Latin tour. He might need to fight Ryo. Just fight a former champion, a still relevant name in the sport of boxing, somebody that Turkey Al-Sheet may believe will give him a better performance because Ryo may make him fight a little bit more, and it's still a winnable bout. But other than that, man, Devin needs to stay away from all danger as far as possible. Like, me personally, I think so highly of Devin, like, I will put him in the ring with like a Dakota Linger or some shit like that so he can get a showcase. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the Haneys think they too good for that type of shit. So, you know, follow the game
Yo,
plan.
the hate for this guys is real. The Haneys think they too good. You sound weird, man.
Nah, man, I'm just speaking my truth, man. This is my truth today. So, with that being said, the Haneys think that they deserve the right to be in the ring with like the Boots Andersons and the T.O.s. Like, T.O. is the true lineal champion, you know, and he will become a 3-time lineal champion because I got him beating Boots Anderson, you know. And anybody believes otherwise, man, y'all see when that fight is actually made to happen. Boots ain't gonna hang on to that belt too much longer. Also, shout out to David Allen, you know, I just watched the highlights. Shout out to Marco. I had better shit to do yesterday because I knew the outcomes of those fights and everything. But, you know, like, after Tyrell Herndon does beat Deontay Wilder, that should be a fight that Tyrell gets and everything, man. You know, because he's going to be one of the former biggest punchers of the sport, and he's going to get a chance to fight, and you know, David Allen and shit, which will be a big brawl for him. You know, shout out to Ty. I'm probably the only one in this community that's believing in you because I don't think Deontay's shit right now, and I don't think his heart's to be a fighter. So, you know, shout out to you. And also, Tone, man, fuck what that nigga Quest saying, man. That nigga talk with a slurred voice. You know, I don't know what the fuck wrong with that goofy ass nigga, man, but that nigga don't need to tell you to do shit. You the big dog, man. That little nigga need to get in the ring or do whatever the fuck before you do, man. And also, Ness, man, shout out to you as always for the 7 days a week content, man. I appreciate you. And, man, the rest of y'all have a blessed day, man. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Peace.
Salud. Hey, Polanco, he got some smoke.
Yo, Polanco about to get the fight with
Blair the Flair, or who's my other guy?
Blair the Flair or
Nicholas Floss.
But they prefer. Where is that?
Who ducking? Who ducking?
They prefer to fight.
Musty energy.
Okay, so they prefer Floss
over Blair
because if they want to keep it on the Zayas card, they want Floss so they could beat up a Puerto Rican on a motherfucking day. And if they ain't gonna put him on the Zayas undercard, then they'll beat the shit out of Blair the Flair Cobbs any day.
I got
DR, stand up. Matter of fact, we got a soundbite, man. We got to blow off the soundboard real quick. Whoa. Chill out. Whoa. That's why I need a producer, man. There we go. Let's fucking go! Let's go. We got one, baby. He coming. Hey, and Floss the real deal. He take Floss. Hat out to that man, bro. Because Floss put hands on my man Jaha Tucker. Jaha still coming back from that. Know what I'm saying? That was
Floss gonna beat Polanco, man. I got Floss beating Polanco.
Oh, look at him jumping off the boat already.
I got Flash beating Polanco. Big pro box. And they don't want
tougher matchmaking. They do got tougher matchmaking. That could mean Floss is more ready. You ain't lying about that.
Big pro box, man. And my man Blair, he just been inactive. I'd rather Blair take a tune-up, a soft touch, than get in there with Polanco. Ain't
gonna be none of that. Remember, Blair got that new manager. We ain't here to play. We here to get you right, get you in a fight.
Throw him on a UK Queensberry card. Get my man, because Blair need to be built up the correct way, because Blair's a star, because he's an elite trash talker, an elite boxer, and an elite personality. We just can't be putting him in there with Polanco. So niggas can get in the back of the bus?
Musty energy.
Nah, B. Flash Palenko, Flash gonna put hands on Palenko. Hands.
Hey, man, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Shout out to the community, man. What? We about to go on a 4-hour show when it was only 2 fights that we could actually watch, man. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, man. Salute Lotto, B.
Uh-oh. Shout out to Richardson Hitchens. Said his fight is almost sold out and we got a month to go. First main event ever in New York City. Proud of myself. Let's do it, champ. He in the theater though, right? He in the theater?
Yep, in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, big boxing draw in New York. Big Richardson Hitchens. You know, he's selling tickets, you know. Light work. I can't believe people hating on a Devin Teal fight when these are 2 of the 4 Kings that's fought. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is a squabble the world want to see. And he defended the culture, man.
Word. I got Jose, real Jose, to this day. What up, champ?
Champ.
Real Jose. Real Jose.
Yeah, it's an indictment on T.O.'s belts if he cannot cut off the ring against Devin. That's an indictment on Teofimo Lopez. You guys are giving him a pass.
Hating on this fight. Honestly, I didn't even watch boxing this weekend. There wasn't really nothing to really watch. But yeah, I guess. But this Theo and Devin fight. Why would you guys hate on that? These guys are literally at least top 5, top 7 at 140 and 147. So why wouldn't you want to see that fight? You know? And
I'm with you, man.
And then also like these, I feel like styles make fights, and I think Tio's gonna make Devin have to fight. Same thing with Devin. Like there would be a lot of counter punches landed in that fight. It would be like a Devin Lomachenko fight. But I think we should watch it. That would be a good fight. But yeah, I didn't even mean to call, so that's all I had to say.
All right, champ. Appreciate you.
Salute.
Cliff, what it do?
Yo.
Yo.
Man, what's the word? What's the word? What I miss? Why nigga why y'all don't want to see Devin fight Tio? That's what the callers are saying today.
Now the black community protecting Tio. I'm confused. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas be weird. Balenciagas hate on black people. Oh, let's go buy more Balenci. Oh, Gucci hate on niggas. Oh, let's go buy more Gucci. Oh, Tio hate on niggas. Oh, let's protect them. What the fuck?
Who protecting Tio? Like that's what I'm trying to understand. Like what's going on? Like we don't want that fight?
Yeah, we'll rather have Boots. Come on, man. Boots ain't never asked to fight no Tio.
No,
Boots on leg.
see that's not protecting Tio. That's trying to hurt that boy. That's why we pick Boots, because we want to hurt that boy. But if Devin got to be put in there, then let it be. We ain't, you know what I mean? Like Bill said, he the first one to say where that liquor at and put it in when we used to catch Tio father chilling at the corner. You know what I mean? Buying 40s and nips all day long. So if Devin got to do it, Devin got to do it. I don't know what Tip been talking about. I feel Teal been ducking Devin for years now. We got footage after footage after footage of the shit. It's just facts. But I'd rather see Boots put a hurting on him. I see Tim Bradley. He playing Tim Bradley. He playing reverse psychology on niggas. He got y'all thinking he's really big and T.O. up. He's just trying to set T.O. up and give Top Rank the confidence to go on and put Tio in the ring with Boots. But we want to hurt him. We want to hurt him on two-tone. That's why we pulling Boots, pulling for Boots. But Devin could get the job done. We ain't worried about that. But like, I feel like with Devin, yo, we hear everything but let's fight, man. Y'all talking about Gary Russell. Gary Russell, where the contract at? And like Ness said, we getting big money over here. Can you get on Turk radar? Get on Turk radar, so we could get you put some millions in your pocket, right? So you could stop getting raped by Al Heyman. Get yourself together and stop. Y'all got to stop moving the goalposts on my boy Devin. What happened when Gabe Rosado called the show up and he was saying, "Oh, Ramirez is too tough of a fight for Devin coming off of that beating." I heard everybody agree. And then Devin whooped Ramirez, and then y'all say, "We all knew it was gonna happen. We all knew that was gonna happen." That's what, like, I think I hear people like Tip and them saying that was the easy fight. Nobody didn't think Devin was gonna lose. Y'all just move the goalposts. Y'all say everything, but let's fight. Boots, Devin, whomever. We gotta get Tio's head.
Richard Steele.
We need his head on a spike.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Boots trying to become undisputed at 147, man. He got Brian Norman Jr. problems. Y'all trying to rob us of that squabble.
Mad Bent in Shakur Stevens equals insecure hating on Edgar. $2. Tato, $2. Lopez and Garcia get culture passes somehow. Nasty work. James Benitez, King Counter. Let's go.
Yo, man, shout out to Cliff, man. He's such an amazing caller. Yo, Tone, man. Reason why I don't fuck with Devin Haney, man, because I mean, like, you know, like how they say, like, all men ain't created equal, just like all kings ain't created equal, man. Like, Devin was prematurely put as like one of the four kings, man. Like, when you really think about it, like, he got put on that four king for what? For beating what? JoJo? Like, come on, bro, that shit bullshit, you know? And then on top of that, he didn't really have his own identity. Like, he was still in his fashion style and every movement that he did in his life and everything after the Charlo brothers or even Tank Davis, you know? So it's like, I really didn't look at him as his own man. I really ranked Lomachenko, I really ranked Tank, I really ranked Tio, and I ranked Ryan themselves as actually kings at the time more than Devin Haney. He was just a nigga that actually positioned himself correctly just to get the belt. So, honestly, I think his legacy is a little overhyped, and it's still showing that his performance that we just saw recent. So I don't think that he's going to fare well at 147. Actually, the 140 play probably is the safest move for him and everything. The punches are not going to be as strong from the guys that he actually fights. So, you know, and also Tone, you should know firsthand, man, why we rock with Tio, man. Just same way when you rock with Ryan. Just because that guy's your nigga doesn't mean he's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that simple. It's just that simple. So I still fuck with Tio. So it is what it is. Also, man, man, like Ness, man, like there's not too many safe fights for your boy Devin at 47, man. Like people want to say Nicholas Flaws, like that's going to be a gritty fight and everything like that. Cool. I don't think that's a good fight for him. Like we got to look at lower hanging fruit. Like Devin might need to get the momentum up, and I'm surprised that you say that Turkey Ali Sheik is really going to have him featured on one of his big cards again. Like I thought Turkey was disappointed about the overall results of all the cards because of the action and entertainment, you know, but you know, he still had a spectacle, and New York City's talking from what some of my people that's up there said. They said they ain't care for the fights, but, you know, it was a movie for what they did to Times Square area. So I guess, you know, I guess Devin maybe needed somewhere else, or Devin should just use his own promotional company and rebuild himself like Wilder. Like, I won't see a problem with Devin going to Tulsa, Oklahoma, or Wichita Falls, Kansas, like Wilder's doing, you know, like, I think, you know, I don't think Devin's too big for that, but I know Team Haney feels they too big for that when it comes to rebuilding and trying to save your career, to make yourself be a fighter that deserves to be on the big stage. But that's just my own personal opinion. But you can respectfully disagree, and that's on you. But I'm just trying to save a fighter, save himself for real. Other than that, Tone, man, how you doing though, man? What bullshit you did on your show recently, man? What bullshit?
Oh
Because
man,
you know I got my own personal bullshit going on, man. What you got going on?
good man, chilling, man. We broke down that Angel Reese situation. You see it?
I ain't see what her fighting Caitlin Clark
Yeah,
or
trying
some
to
shit
fight
like that.
that poor white girl. Just leave that little white girl alone, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, I've been getting multi-page text messages in my phone and shit like that, like 5-page letters and shit. And I got a message this morning. I woke up to like, oh man, I don't even know. I could tell my family that I'm going through this right now because they'll hate you and blah blah blah, shit like that or whatever. I'm like, man, that's on you to feel how you feel, man. That ain't on them. You know, you can just fix this shit like I did say. You gonna work through it, but you know that's on you. But man, hey Ness, give my time ain't up, man. Get the other half of my counter to tip. But again, as always, shout out to the community. Fuck that nigga Cliff. Fuck that nigga Quest. There's a lot of names I left off. Shout out that nigga Bo Rogers, man. He a great caller. Shout out to Bandalorian, man. He's the rookie of the year. And man, shout out to you as always, Ness, for doing this 7 days a week, man. I'll catch you later. Peace.
Tip counter.
Yo,
Yo.
hey, you got my cash app, right?
Yup.
Yeah. I know James sent me one.
Yep. He just gave you one.
Yeah, he just gave me one. I'm gonna probably give it to somebody else by the end of this call. Cause I did a king count on myself. But yeah, man. Damn, where the hell was I at? All this talk, yeah. Fuck Cliff too, man. Fuck Cliff too. Oh, we should have took that fight. But yeah, man. All this talk about dad fighting T.O. Listen, man. Y'all be thinking I'm over here hating, bro. This ain't hate, man. This ain't hate. This is me just trying to put Dad in a position to where he could market himself a good fight. Like, y'all don't understand, man. Y'all just be wanting fights, and there's no marketability behind these fights. And then y'all wonder why they don't do the numbers that they should do. Like, come on, bro. Like, just look at the card they had in New York, bro. Like that shit it was a flop. It was a dud, bro. And then the fact that they took the crowd out of it, man, made it even worse. It made it even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like the matchups were all bad with the exception of the Teofimo fight. You know what I'm saying? Niggas weren't hyped to see Rolly. They put Rolly back on the radar with that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because like niggas expected Rolly to lose. You know what I'm saying? They put Rolly back in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? They was looking at Rolly as just a quick tune up. We gonna get him in. We gonna get him in there, and we gonna get him out of there. All that shit backfired on them. And now look, they back to ground zero. Dev gotta restart, and Dev gotta chase somebody else with momentum. See, Ryan Garcia had momentum, bro. He had momentum. That's why Bill and them took the fight. That's why they took the fight. You remember what Bill said the last time he was on here? He was talking to me, man. They said, "Oh, we can't get the big fight. Okay, we got the big fight." You know what I'm saying? Because they see Ryan Garcia had the momentum, man, to provide a big fight. Like y'all just got to look at the bigger picture, man. The Haney's don't want to build themselves up. They want to take every other route. You know what I'm saying? That with the exception of building themselves up, they can't make themselves into the superstar like Tank did, like Ryan did. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why they never gonna be what they should be, because they doing it all wrong. Floyd went out there. Floyd fought the fights that made him a superstar, man. Floyd took the tough fights that made him a superstar, and then when the opportunity came for him to get the big fight with Oscar De La Hoya, he took all advantage of it, and then that's how we got money made, bro. Like, come on, man. Dev not doing that, man. And that's why he gonna flop. That's why he gonna flop every time around. That's why we don't care to see him versus Teofimo, bro. That's why we don't care to see him versus Teofimo. Like, if you look at it, Teofimo is doing everything correct right now. As much as niggas hate Teofimo, as much as y'all niggas hate Teofimo, Teofimo is doing everything right now. He's going by the book. He fighting the lineal guys. He's staying busy. Like Teofimo is doing it right. He's doing it right. He just fought the mandatory that y'all said he was ducking. He's doing it all right. He's not chasing nobody. He ain't chasing nobody. You fuck up when you start chasing niggas. When you start chasing niggas, that's when you fuck up. I'd like y'all gotta start realizing this. This is the reason why Tank don't call nobody out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never heard Floyd call nobody out. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta wake up and smell the coffee, man. Y'all gotta wake up and smell the coffee. It's about time, man. Y'all gotta catch up. Y'all gotta catch up. Yeah, man. But they should go ahead and take that Gary Antoine fight, man. That'd be good for him. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, Gary gonna get in there. Gary got the athleticism. Gary got the punching power. If the all-stream was such a problem for them when it came to Ryan Garcia, okay, show us it wasn't by getting in there with a Gary Antoine Russell. If you could beat a Gary Antoine Russell, oh man, you got the people back. Because if Gary beat y'all, oh, then you know what's next. People gonna want to call for Gary Antoine versus Teofimo. This is a great match. This is do or die. You know what I'm saying? If Dev really is who Dev is, who y'all say he is, put him in there with Gary. And then y'all got this protection program going on. Y'all try to flip the script now, talking about, oh man, yeah, come over to Turkey Island Sheik. We got the money. Y'all, you nasty, Ness. That's nasty, man. Now you just moving the goalposts. Now you doing what you said we was doing. Yo, y'all are nasty. Y'all Sheik riders. Y'all twerking for the Turk. You know what I'm saying? This is
real
crazy, man.
fights, man.
I'm scared of real fights. You scared to put your boy in there with Gary Antoine, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You saying we gotta go over there and get that Turk back? You saying we gotta go over there to mess with Turk? You saying we gotta go mess with Turk? You saying we gotta go mess with Turk in order to get a Devin Haney fight? We got a belt. Dev ain't got no belt. What are you talking about, bro? Dev ain't got no belt. Dev vacated his belt. Why he vacated his belt?
We moved up,
Why he
man.
Man, you ain't, bro. You had the belt when you went into the Ryan Garcia fight. You keep saying Ryan Garcia missed weight. Ryan Garcia ain't got nothing to do with Devin Haney holding on to the belt, bro. Dev is the champion. You making excuses. You making excuses. Nah, y'all copped out. Cause y'all seen if Gary was the beat Pollo, y'all would have had to go into that unification belt. That's why y'all dropped that belt. That's why y'all dropped that belt. And then y'all moved up. Why y'all move out to fight a champion in Regis, but you ain't willing to move out to fight a champion in Mario Barrios? You could have held on to the belt. You ain't get stripped of it.
Whatever you say.
You could have stayed busy while Ryan Garcia was out. You could have been got your confidence back. But you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's all a facade, man. It's all a facade, man. We don't believe in the Haneys, bro. We don't believe in them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all capping out here. Unless you got them on this protection program, it's nasty. You know what I'm saying? We want that Boost versus Tio fight. All these dudes out here complaining about Teofimo. We don't care, bro. We want to see the fights. We don't care. We know what Tio doing. We know what Tio doing, man. And he just doing it for shock value. And y'all gonna feed into it. That's why people talking about the Boost fight now. He got y'all niggas in the palm of his hand. Like y'all think Tio dumb. No, Tio's smart, bruh. But y'all so invested into this race issue, he gonna keep playing into it. He gonna keep playing into it. And I'ma just laugh every time y'all bite on it. I'ma laugh every time y'all bite on it, man. I hope we get the Boots fight, because that's a big fight. It's a better fight than Dev versus Tio. Better fight. Way better fight. But I'm gone, man. I'm gone. Yeah, go ahead and get his counter to Clifford. Clifford, the big red dog.
Alright.
I try to keep the peace, yo. I just sent my girl to CVS to get 2 coloring books. The teddy bear and the duck and a whole box of crayons. Cause we're gonna try the James Benitez date. And now also, James, I might need you to sponsor me. Get me in Border Wars. Let's check your inbox on IG. I ordered the book, my boxing book. So that shit should be already on the way. And ain't no reason it shouldn't come. Cause I'm broke, James. I put myself on Backpage, Craigslist, and the newspaper to be a professional cuddler. You feel me? Ain't no bitches ain't hitting my line. Nobody want to cuddle with me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hopefully your business is booming. The Teddy Bear Cuddle Gang. And maybe you could sponsor me. Get me out there. And my nigga Tip, man. Damn. I tried to support you the other day, and that's how you do me? When you ducking, homie? You ducking our boy Lobo? Listen, I see y'all done hired James to TBX. Oh, yeah, I'm eating apples. Damn, I got a phone call. I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm eating apple slices because, you know, with the coloring book and all the kid games and shit, you got to have the move right. My bad. But anyways, yeah, TBX. Y'all hired James? There's something about these TBX guys. I'm trying to stay in shape. If I run over, let me send you another counter. I'm trying to stay in shape if I get out there to Border Wars, cause I don't want to end up like James and CYP quitting cause I'm out of shape and out of breath.
That's why you
You know
eating
what I'm saying? 'Cause
apples?
that's what I mean, apple slices. You feel me? I stay. Now I mean, trying to eat healthy because these niggas quit when they get tired. They can't seem to get out of the second round. And Tip, don't be the next one from TBX to go out there and get stopped. Two of y'all already got stopped now. Don't be the third. That's all I'm trying to say. Because Lobos is coming. I should send some money so we could watch some clips of him. I mean, I know that shit give you nightmares and all. But yeah, man. That's all I really was saying. And stop this Devin slander, man. His people ain't go nowhere. We still here. I'm tired of y'all talking about all this Devin shit. I ain't even gonna get into it. And I'm gonna send you another $5 for Quest in case he want to come up here and tell niggas how he feel. So Quest, you got a counter on me.
All right, champ. What the hell? All right, all right. Looks like James is back.
Yo, what's up, Ness, man? How you
What's
doing?
up?
Man, it's a beautiful Sunday, man. It's a beautiful Sunday. You know, I sat down and prayed a little bit this morning, man. I'll get to that a little bit later. But Ness, man, this exactly show why some niggas is just some real fuck niggas in real life, man. You know, like Cliff, man. All due respect, man. I'll tell you my storyline with you, man. Like real shit. I really was gonna help you once upon a time when you was gonna fight that nigga old wizard, man. Try to help you actually fight, find a gym, all the other good shit and Connecticut and everything. Cause I got grounds and family and shit like that in New Haven and stuff like that. Try to actually look out for you. Try to see if I can send my people your way or whatnot. And then you started talking about some shit that was personal and everything after that. Now you want to say that you need a sponsor. You know damn well if you really needed help and everything. I said, bro, we need to have a real conversation. You got my number in your inbox. Just hit my line, my nigga. But you know, it's not that hard just to have a real conversation. You just want to talk on the internet. So it's cool. I know that you just need an audience for all your conversation. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be a part of TBX, man, because I can really walk these streets and grab my own nuts. And I'm confident to move how I do move with these women and shit like that. So it is what it is. You can make your jokes, but I'll tell you this though, that'll be an intimate date that you do have with your girl if she is really doing that though. And I wish y'all the best. You know what I'm saying? And also, Quest, he another fuck nigga. But you know, man, that's what the community's starting to become, man. You know, a lot of niggas just want to play these games on the internet. They just want to see the bullshit. They just want to see all the other this and that and everything. Kind of what you got on the OGs about the other day. Tone, I don't want to bring up old shit and everything, but you
He
know, that's what
left.
the people want to see. Oh, okay, cool. But Ness, as you said the other day, like people want to see more of the bullshit between the interaction between us and the community than actual talk to boxing, which is actually disappointing because we do got great fights, and I think if Cliff does participate, he's going to be a mockery to Border Wars, man. You know, he want to ask you a stupid question like, how can he do not to quit in the second round or whatever? Man, make your cardio, man. You can ask anybody. Why don't you just get on the treadmill and wear your mouthpiece and just train like that and run with your mouthpiece in? To help you so you can be able to breathe better a little bit longer. So, you know, we all could probably give you some things, but man, bro, stop trying to goddamn with all this fuck shit if you're really gonna do it. Because the guys that actually participating, like the Big Bays, the Vegas, the Tips, and all of them, man, they taking this shit seriously, bro. You and that nigga Quest, man, I hope y'all niggas fight each other because I think that'll probably be the worst fight that we've seen in Border Wars history. But y'all may prove us wrong because y'all may be equally beneath all those niggas that ever actually stepped in the ring. Man, Ness, man, but life is crazy though, man. I mean, this whole week I really been praying a lot though, man, trying to get this temptation out of my heart and just mind to just move different, move more like you, because you did tell me many months ago, once you got divorced, man, you can't be moving that fast in these streets and everything. And the worst thing to be doing is trying to heal through manipulation. That's a word that I heard recently and everything from abroad. And it didn't land immediately, but until I actually sat on it for a second. And I was like, damn, you know what? You're right. I'm out here playing with people and everything, knowing that I'm not fully goddamn there mentally. So with that being said to y'all, man, like, yo, just keep it 100 with these broads and shit like that, man, because you don't want to embarrass them before they go crazy and crash out themselves. And also before y'all have to be regretting what the fuck you did. Even though when we get to a certain age, we know we need to stop doing that same shit we did at a younger age. Ness, as always, man, shout out to you. Shout out to the community. God bless everybody, man. Y'all have a great Sunday, man. And I'm out.
All right, champ. All right. That brings me to Edwin Martinez, member for 6 months. Tip, cook. Lord Mac and Cheese, $5. Tip, Devin already made it. Champ, worth is up. Devin already made it. Champ worth is up. Over most of your favorite fighters, you got the Haney deranged syndrome. Stop hating. Hashtag town biz. Jerry Soriano, Tank fan telling Dev to take tough fights is nasty work. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, James the police, right? I think he's retired sheriff or something like that. I don't know why he retired. Crazy. I'd have kept that gun and a license to kill. Yo, Ness GTO. Peace. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. I see you. Shout out to everybody on X Live Video. I see you. Salute to everybody that came and checked us out on YouTube. I see you. X Spaces, salute, and Discord as well. Arrivederci.